Nhyira FM asho e basa automatically no ye chew £5 and €5 and you more Europe. So America na Canada ye chew $10 for free. O send this cancel yento we. Tap send it no fee.
Hey, neje se o kayo. Tap send. Papa no.
Yeah Ojo. What's on this channel? Okay, any mama check them some from. Kaish, a soon tap send party jack. Mama we are saying can you? Hey, me ndaba.
Ofa, pacha mama friend.
He no kwa woni abri say.
Masonya ye hye nana.
Na den.
Se ba bia meti ye tumi o. E na me wo fa send me sika. Di nkan wo de kosi wo bisu na nipa kura discount. Yo de ba ye nso a me koyi a e ho sem bebre. Afi kwa do mo busam sem a transaction ho da.
Debbie. And catch you, catch you off. I say, on download tap send. So download tap sender or send this camera wire. About to mobile money and our bank account. Simple.
Tap send.
Yeah, tap send. Now okay, tap send it. We are saying fana baby ubia. So what Europe and America, Canada. So kura Android, so kuta iPhone, and once we download app na 2 phones. So in the process, maybe say promo code ADN. No about Nhyira FM asho e basa automatically no. Yeah, chow £5 and €5 and we are more Europe. So America na Canada, ye chew $10 for free. O send this cancel yento we. Tap send it no fee.
Hey, neje se o kayo. Tap send. Papa no.
Yeah Ojo. What's on this channel? Okay, any mama check them some from. Kaish, a soon tap send party jack. Mama we are saying can you? Hey, me ndaba.
Ofa, pacha mama friend.
In the process, maybe say promo code ADN. No about Nhyira FM asho e basa automatically no. Ye chew £5 and €5 and we are more Europe. So America na Canada ye chew $10 for free. O send this cancel yento we. Tap send it no fee.
Hey, neje se o kayo. Tap send. Papa no.
Yeah Ojo. What's on this channel? Okay, any mama check them some from. Kaish, a soon tap send party jack. Mama we are saying can you? Hey, me ndaba.
Ofa, pacha mama friend.
He no kwa woni abri say.
Masonya ye hye nana.
Na den.
Se ba bia meti ye tumi o. E na me wo fa send me sika. Di nkan wo de kosi wo bisu na nipa kura discount. Yo de ba ye nso a me koyi a e ho sem bebre. Afi kwa do mo busam sem a transaction ho da.
Debbie. And catch you, catch you off. I say, on download tap send. So download tap sender or send this camera wire. About to mobile money and our bank account. Simple.
Tap send.
Yeah, tap send. Now okay, tap send it. We are saying fana baby ubia. So what Europe and America, Canada. So kura Android, so kuta iPhone, and once we download app na 2 phones. So in the process, maybe say promo code ADN. No about Nhyira FM asho e basa automatically no. Ye chew £5 and €5 and we are more Europe. So America na Canada, ye chew $10 for free. O send this cancel yento we. Tap send it no fee.
Hey, neje se o kayo. Tap send.
The weekend edition. And then Saturday, now it's a Saturday near Trasia. I have 3 solid hours. I would have been some qua and Yabuanoa. Yet the Bremasejo. Ever saw here at the free a young for close so that your baby Jumadino. I will a year if ye na a becasima do. Ama do me no bona ya soya ya jadia kano at the Amamamute show no live on YouTube and Shah TV. Monso Amute our traditional radio no so 104.5 na yamamo soma bemdama be chama dwen awo dwumadie no enso but anopay ma yenase so for chosen insurance passports over the others and anopay na ensam no as usual adoso afi samni amane nsam ni na no of course yebewram na yedin komono diama because this weekend games awo amane any field ni na aboabo sansam na no yedi ebremo but se sia dia so ba so chewa dwen awo dwumadie no so dia age se oba YouTube ofo phone na okọ YouTube obo Insha TV ehye YouTube search engine ho show no be yaba na onso no wetimi aye part of the show a bride the weekend edition of Insha the guitar passport dwumadi ade but first of all say unsubscribe channel na subscribe we say ke tenas yabo so anya message say Insha passport ya tenas ya ade dwumadi no ade ebanti subscribe mami na a phone message no ka ho ya come on any about garbage from garbage the forwarder I'm an instant or bobo ni nano ade my nene early kickoff of course a better preview no come at the amamo Manchester United and the Torium and the bobo 12:30 ya the handsome at the of course Arsenal the league leaders almost so abobo Sunderland bobo kono na Wolves this season enyema nkoye amso betena fie no mo atwen Chelsea Football Club no Liverpool another big game amene Man City and abobo eno so ahonsamo ha atievo bedi san komo abo dwumadie so Spain so La Liga Barcelona babo Mallorca na Valencia so na watena fie no mo atwen Real Madrid abobo ekono Okosia our Italy Juve bobo Lazio Sassuolo Inter and the other games and also ahonsamo ha about this Liga our Germany Bayern and so betena normal tomansa at the afre a halfiam nan saying Bayern team na say e from kakra and also you better sound common no abo dwumadie so na the French league so no PSG bobo kono Paris Saint-Germain so betena na amo atomansa the afre team ye from say e Marseille na yesuru ya Madrid say amo performance na enkoyi no amo de same say sporting director e bi ni ho no and so ka ho bi enti omo mo ko Sporting director na ono so aba beka aye boboku no enso Barcelona nso yesi nyame adoma Marcus Rashford se ne London no ba na wie ya likely Barca abema abrante ni deal no aye permanent CR7 Cristiano Ronaldo na sa abrante no so strike because the team and Saudi Pro League ne nyama omo di team ne fa so no nani ensheda anye ho nti na so abrante no cost strike na amo second game amo sabo na Brante no wansan ensia kan biem edientia ano so ye de san komuni nyina no ade ebremo na yabefie abedifie enso nkomo anua na the Ghana Football Association at the appointment enum ade betu da amo say technical team anyame adomo and the Ghana eko World Cup and so betimi akoso our US, Mexico and in Canada, which is 2026 World Cup no almost say almost strengthen Black Stars technical team with 5 solid members. Na Yakoba mema on list no 2 abeye assistant coaches Ediama ayebobo kono na ba konso aye video analyst. Of course medical team no so no almost strengthen no adna amode aye a performance coach and so edi ababeka ho ani nyina no Yakoba na ye de sa full list ni nyina no etimi edi amamtia ba sign inclusion ya no impact ben ana so ebenya all the Black Stars bra yeko World Cup no and so mu MTN FA Cup RM our round 16 now the big game of course aye Kumasi Asante Kotoko nyame adoma amo etnefie no mo atwen aye Adiana Oja football club no so ahonsam our hearty for inina ande ensmp ka ho yatena se weekend edition aminshira the guitar passwords at for yedi dwumadie no ade enso emamo pato laundry pato amanya message no mse pato mu minim so mu kwa yew se hina omko pato num etie show no din good morning yenchia ayetie phone na ene anopai na Gabi the foreigner akosim fa en kwam ne na me ne nso bobo ne na no ontimi emfa amai I go say good morning. Good morning. Now I want to say
and then so about the end
before no I mean catch you for say as I say the new program be back.
Oh yes.
Now your fan of Prime Sports. Well, Prime Sports no ochina Yami aduma aye kwasiada ebei anu kwasiada bia.
You say every Sunday.
This and every Sunday.
Yeah, you badada. But just say time no na you be.
You be time.
Instead of say you be about 3, you see you be about 1:30. Na 1:30 no kwabna and say foreign front omo ya na Gabi agitem ni nyina fifi mu time na yaketo akwabna yesi ade mateme ho. Me no be any problem bia. Sisi amateme ho nti foreign tidbit non stop 1 hour. Ana ya de bra your listeners ya ye wi so a ye bebie course no na callers nso aba kwabra sa that nso no in the course of the show, no messages in the back in kind.
Okay.
But when so they see back on Facebook for Sunday Sports, no.
Wow.
Sunday Sports back on Facebook.
Wow.
And she said the eternal day nyasa
fireworks in
garden garden.
This and every Sunday.
Yes.
Prime Sports 1:30.
1:30.
Nah, yeah, the Jumedia no, Edia Shisha so. Foreign topics in Kwa. Exclusive.
Yeah, me ya SM no atwa man.
And no problem.
Mensoma ya Juma. Ze eyizo.
Juma ni easy.
126. 126 eyizi kra. Enya betati kwabra.
Bibia be fa.
Show no nti.
Enti the show is airborne. Is airborne. Yanko ina etiefo yenso Jumadi na se. Emfa emfri amanene. Gabi the foreigner, the inform. Pamcho, or the equamini. Are you?
Radio Cecilia Santamana and ya tumini na no pen ya tena se ya konkro farmer so ya the update ne de benti we the answer o YouTube na uko YouTube na do comment na ba na ya kenka kakra and ya ma member refisa yeso na bribia no YouTube ho enti aya subscribe sane be ya kwa live bia benya notification na wo so adwane anytime bia ya di video bia betum so baka na etimi aboye pempempe dia mpato dia we ya no se kojo messages ho na ya beji bre na ya kenka messages ni nyina ade ama wan sese awoto nyina so na fe yetime pape ade abo matches pi ahonti mamba kofi kesem de esi anope yaboabo anom atese yade eba awoye dwumade so nti ma me ncha ho kra ma yensa se na yenni nkoba kakra na yehwe de we ene amasi kwa no ada German Bundesliga 2 matches ana ampato one game pen na eba so ene other matches aka nyina etwene entwa for football kono mo akwawe to Union Berlin ama Union Berlin bo matra ba ko mo so antimante in fact omo game ni kokoye 1-1 and no other ene the only game to eja our German Bundesliga na no pe no ya ketre German ene other matches aka nyina etwa so Freiburg bobo kono won betena fie omo ne Fada Bremen na edisi ene eno eye 2:30 wabre kwa na tase hadenium womo ene Hamburger SV omo game no etima 29 fe ukopie ma Menso 5 womo enso ene Osberg game no trende na yanya St. Pauli womo ni Stuttgart na Elbo Borussia Dortmund be kwa away to Wolfsburg ana afe Borussia Mönchengladbach womo tena fie womo ni Bayern of Leverkusen ana edisi ene ntano ya matches etotwa na etira da 2 matches na trende eno yebenya team ani de FC Cologne womo tena fie womo ni RB Leipzig ana edisi ene eno ye 2:30 enumere bato no na ba pounds mediasa yebenya Bayern Munich bobo kona womo tena fie ene tie di Hofian edisi ene ntano ayata 2 matches ebeba so na no pen ye ketre edema mama refisa the league table no Bayern Munich bobo kona muguso mu lead eno ye 51 points na ekomo after Monday 20 Borussia Dortmund womo tosumi no womo 45 points ana 42 points no ekwatie di Hofian womo etosumi ensa enani ye Stuttgart bobo kona womo 39 points na fe waba benya 36 points eno kwa RB Leipzig bobo kona womo tosunum bato ensia Bayern of Leverkusen 35 points na ekomo eba ntina tone dia Harry Kane about 22 goals na ne goals 22 na wase no me pato emusia penalty goals after Dennis Wundaf ekwa 11 goals wubenya Haris Tabakovic wonu kwa 10 goals na waba benya Luis Diaz wo kwa 10 goals Michael Olise ekwa 10 goals Jonathan Baggett enso ekwa 8 wubenya Seu Gurase wonu enya 8 goals anafe Andrade Kamarak wonu so ekwa 8 goals wubenya Branton the other side Mala wonu kwa 7 goals afe Juan Diamande ekwa 7 goals afe wubenya Branton the other Mohamed Amwara wonu enso kwa 7 goals anom report fi German Bundesliga adi eba ewo dwumade so afe mamen ko La Liga na yeni nkobaka kwa eno da Spain no one game pen na etota Osasuna womo ko Celta Vigo ebo mo ntere me no mo tibu bako anom game na tesa anya sam kotwa kwa Branton Diari Garcia anafe bidime womo na bo 2 goals no eno Osasuna bobo ko na Ansona Glaciers enso atika na bako penalty ana ano convert here adema Tata Vigo enti ano so wo mukema etota e odumade so na no pe no makate adama ana matisa aka no so etwande awo aye and Chelsea La Liga na yebenya Real Oviedo wo mu ani Real Mallorca ana di kwa kosi na fe Bayern Munich pato Barcelona Wama Tenafie, Wama Ani Mallorca, Anna Tessa, Woman so Ebo, and Team Anuya Gamer, Atota, I would demand to Savia Betenafie, Wamu Ani Juruna came near Trende, Na Yanaria Sadan, Wabromini Elte, Edison in T, Okola Liga, Matisa Etotanonom, Atinada Matis in the Sena, Esita 1 p.m. Yabena Deportivo Alaves, Woman Tenafie, Woman Tefe, Anna Abanafe, Yanyala T. Cloud Bebao, Woman Levente came to Betrende, Na Yababena Aleti commanded, Woman Ani Batis na Ebo. But of Valencia, and the game better, and Yatina, Namante, both football, and also you no chair, and you been Aspire Barcelona, Wabra Muka away to Fiarel. Now, for some game at Timatania, and your Matesa Etota, our La Liga, Ometabuno, Bossa, Ekra 55 points, Omulidi, after Mandit, our 54 points. Wamatosumi and Sam, Aya Alatico Mandit, one more 45 points. Now, Wababena Viarel, Wamatosu and I, 42 points, the Cromo, 35 points on Betis Bobo Corner, and I feel your Totusia, and on some team and dinner, Eddie Aspire, Sabape, and then Commander AC Etia, na Abanentina Tondia, Kelly Mbappe, Lotire 22 goals, Wadona LED, Abanen 22 goals, and Pato, 8 goals, penalty goals, after Vidat Muriki, Ekra 15 goals, Ubena Ferrer and Torres, or 12 goals, after Anti Budme, 11 goals, not when Robert Lewandowski, Wano Ekra 9 goals, Ubena Lamini Yama, Wokra 9 goals, Borja Iglesias, Ekra 9 goals, Apoto Mereno, and some Ekra Pato, Wanuka 8 goals, now for when you're Juan Hernandez, Wanuka 8 goals, Hafinya, Ekra 8 goals, Mikel Oyazabal, and so Ekra 8 goals, and Dia Efi La Liga, Adi Aba Mamenko, Nanko Friendly Ganian Komakaka, and not a mess Bobo Konom, Wobutina Fear, Womani Limetropo, and this year is a game no, Ekoko is Joshua Biama Trancasa, and the Matisa are started on Sebe City, and then you know 9 pepe, now LCD loans Bobo Kono, Womo Telefone study Rene, and this year Yabena started Brassois, Womo Suba Telefia, Womo, and the Lawentina Elbonafe, Yena Nant, Womo, and so any Olympic land, the Sanity, and the Matisa Beto Jane, at another Matisa Karina Estate, and on 2 p.m. Yabena AS Monaco, Moko away to all business, no more cabinet to Matrande, and Gas Bobo Kono Telefia, Woman to lose na elbow, after AJ was here, and the Paris FC, Yabena Le Havre, Woman is troubled, now for PSG, at Telefia Park de Prince, Womo, and some annual Olympic to Marseille, and the elbow where the classic massa, game Nanya better cry, na Aban Liga Agnosodia, and Command na Esitia, Ubenya PSG, Womo 48 points, Omo, and the LED, said the Liga Agno, Omenya Baba former dear, at so with this Sans RCD loans, she said, Omotosumi, with 46 points, Wababa Olympic to Marseille, Omotosumi, sir, with 29 points, after the same points, Eco Olympic Leon, Omotosu and I, and Nuyam Limetopo, Womo 33 points, Nafe, when you started Rene, Womo our 31 points, Omotosu, Aban Tinatuan, the amazing Greenwood, Woka 13 goals, or number Patron 13 goals, Emu 5 goals, penalty goals, after Joaquin Penatelli, Akudani 11 goals, after Ubena Esteban Lepo, Onuka 9 goals, Pavard Street, and so Equa 9 goals, now when you're Western side, Wanum Equa 8 goals, Ubena Elan Ayakaba, Wanuka 8 goals, Bloody Bacola, Equa 7. Okay, on Sonny Edward, Equa 7 goals, now Benya Sofian Top, Wanuka 7, and so 40, Equa 7 goals, after Branton, the Roman del Castello, Wanum and so Equa 7 goals, and a reporter, Atota, our Pato, Fanny Gan and Nano Penmicate, Adaman, another piece of Bobocono, Woman Alas Voronia, Woman came the cook as usual, and a Terence Ria, and a Matissa Abasuni Tupa, Yabena General, Omo Tenafie, Woman in Napoli, Elbow, near Fiontina, Woman Anthony Torino, Elbow, and the Sargam near 7:45, at the Matissa Karina Atrande, and 11:30 a.m., and near Eli Kikop, Yabena team and Dina de Bologna, Woman Palma Cacho, and the Elbow, near Nelete, Woman Udinise, Afesa Solo Bobocono, Woman in Tababatana, Nayana Juve, Woman Ansune Assassi Lazio, and this Monday, I have football, and you know, I have no number of pounds medias. Yabena Atlanta Bobocono, Kamadin Sulemana, Nitim Nomini
Cremonese and Edisia in Afia AS Roma Wabromeka Glawi Cato and so Edisia na Okom League log no sudia Inter Bobo Conum woman our 55 points woman LED Asiman Tosumino woman with 50 points now when Napoli woman answer Tosumiasa with 36 points after 45 points on Equa team and Dinadi Juve now when AS Roma 43 points ne Como after 41 points on Equa team and Din Adikomo and in commanding here Ebanen dia say pepe ana esitia ewo monso akate na Lotalo Martinez Equa 13 goals ho me pato ne 13 goals no enya de se penalty goal bia eka ho eno open play goals ana Brantele nya Christian Pulisic Equa 8 goals ho ubenya Nico pass Equa 8 afe Abantele de Constantinos aya Dovekas wonum anso Equa 8 goals ho Kenan Yades Equa 8 goals Gift Oban Equa 7 goals ho Rafael Leo Equa 7 Hakan Tahanoglu Equa 7 afa Brantele din Ade Kenan Davis anso Equa 7 na wanya Ricardo Oslani wonu kwa 7 goals ho anti anom Hey, Tevensia, Sababa Pena, almost one to no, as it na yanko the most exciting league, na yenin Kobaka, and Premier League, no, na Ura Premier League, another came back at Rotam, and Leeds United, one more at Northern Forest, Aboman Tramiansa, I'm a Northern Forest at Tibubako, na and Yasam Kutwaka, Dorman Calvert Lewin, Echo Konya go, Nasani go, no, what the place record be now, and pay a medium come at Manchester United, and 12:30 early kickoff. Woman Tottenham Hotspur Anna Edison and New Old Trafford game and also started our EPL no and that time Pato Arsenal Elbow Sunderland after Benya AFC Bournemouth woman and Aston Villa and Elbow after Burnley and West Ham United Elbow na yenya team and team at the Fulham Wabla woman and Everton and Edison after Jafena of 1-1 woman Chelsea na Elbow na yenya Newcastle Bobo Kono woman Arsenal Brentford Edison interne ya Matesa Atota ewo dwumade so na no pe no ye kache kakra adada na coaches na kasa mamini coaches no dwuma ewia mewia na fe meti aye table no so adada na winim say as usual Chelsea eba be bonti enkomo na ye de beta mam start enfanfi aye Marke Kawik akate na on the head coach adama Manchester United Marke Kawik akasa on se Tottenham Hotspur wo mu game na o mu kwa akobo no aye challenge ye pa adama Manchester United ye Marke Kawik enkomo
Well, they certainly bring a challenge. I think you can see, especially the way they finished the game the other day, and they've had over a period of time players injured and ins and outs and a lot of changes to the team, which makes things a lot more challenging, a lot more difficult from their perspective. But getting players back, and they've got good attackers, really good attackers that look to stretch the back line and play forward and attack the box an awful lot. So it's something we certainly got to be aware of, in slightly different game to maybe what we've played over recent weeks in some ways. But we're looking forward to it,
Okay, T, and I am coming across on Marke Kawik at the Tuta Ewo Jumedia so na Frank Bato Wano Anna head coach and so Edma Tottenham Hotspur na anona yebi so paying say and community no chum so we were the Tottenham Hotspur Bobo Kona o man bisin aye so mbedu well eno ya de a enyo mo ye pa Daniel Levy ade ode am mo nyina ye so no Thomas Frank no mbedu well enti yento paying no ne nkoma ono so edijae.
I also think it's maybe nice little context to say that Man United don't play European football. I think we can all acknowledge there's a little bit, it's extra challenge, something we embrace and we're happy with. So I think let's judge us when we are on the same challenges. The ambition is that we want to do very well and carry on with the good performances and beat Man United.
Okay, T, and I am coming across Thomas Frank, Adiba, Ewo so Sunderland, Wamu body at Arsenal, now Mikel Arteta, and the head coach Edma Arsenal Bobo Kono. William Sam Mikel Arteta, and to me, ma, Sans and for a granted interview. No Mumi Sans the league, better, and answer on J, Naso Jidia, Sunderland game no, sign offers our game no, what it takes, so the winning game no, paper na, Yente Mikel Arteta.
Well, they are obviously extremely competitive, really well coached. They have very good individuals, very clear identity of what they want to do, where they want to take the game, and they are very good at it. You could only see the result that they had against the top side. So we know what to expect, but we need to deliver that tomorrow.
Okay, nti anu yankoma kakra so Mikel Arteta ade tutwa e odwumadie so and to attest Sunderland team no omo kroma identity omo de ball omo ba wetumi say with extra fee on energy na omo de adwuma Lem Rosino ay head coach Herman Chelsea be say Wolves di ankaja we be asiasi be o nti we de sanka enya de bia no semasa a very important game at the Herman Chelsea pa nti wa prepare ni team na we de kwakwese of wonders.
We prepare in exactly the same way we prepare for any game that we play. I've watched Rob's team recently. They actually put in a very good performance against Bournemouth. We were unfortunate not to get anything out of the game. I thought they played very, very well. They put in some very positive performances in their last few games. But the biggest thing for me as the manager now with this group, I want to see a consistency in our levels of performance, of engagement, of intensity in every game that we play. So for me, that is something I've spoken to the group about. The next game is the most important game. And
okay, nti ani yankoba kakra say Lem Rosino edi aba odumadi say na no pen ye ka kire edi amana slot ana head coach edma Liverpool boboko no ani ye bisan say ne dumadi no he ma say ne siko wa prepare ne ma na ansort dia twitwa say Liverpool dia nya beto okobo Lipoa ana say okobo Manchester City enya game ye better say nti no ombeto mo possible best bia say won be ye aduma ne nti ansort nkoba kakra wadon so Eddie Giant.
Yeah, what I mainly remember is the game we played over there in the first half. We were completely outplayed for large parts, not for the complete 45 minutes, but for large parts. So it's another moment for us to see where we are in the development of this team. So that, of course, being said, we also know the importance of a result on Sunday, but that goes for all the 20 teams that are playing this weekend in the Premier League. It's the end phase of the season, so results matter more and more. And a very good team that were even able to win yesterday against the team that we beat during the weekend. Not even with their starters, so that tells you, combined with the game we've played again.
Okay, nti natasa no yankoma kakwa so openya ne tin ade answer ade tuta esanse Monday na football pato ade ase anonso toda Sunday rather Sunday football anonso tuta ansana Brighton or Crystal Palace and so ade ase ani anonso tenada sa two matches na toda no na ano na owie na yekobisa openya ne de Pep Guardiola say obo against Liverpool na prepare ye wo de kwakobo ade atia Liverpool na Liverpool league no na woman so betimi ade a ebia wo na obedine o ma na say because yesi City and Liverpool na betima ha Arsenal na Pep Guardiola nkoma ono so edja eni.
It was the toughest opening in a difficult place and stadium, and especially quality of the players, the managers. Been tough. Remain exceptional team, top class manager, exceptional team, no doubt. The moments are the moments, the seasons are the seasons. So I think rebuild the squad, and you don't rebuild the squad for one season, for many years. So always remains
Okay, nti anonso ayankomma kakra Pep Guardiola and you just Osha and Slaughter. One in the team no we are very strong year panty. Tena da mo game ni de enya bete. And we are 430. And as our game no eba so na league log no Arsenal Boboko na 53 points. Woman na early dinafe when Manchester City. Woman tosu mi no mo 47 points. When Aston Villa tosu ayamiasa woman 46 points. Manchester United tosu 9. Woman 41 points. Now when Chelsea woman tosu num woman so 40 points. Eban Tinatona de Erling Haaland. 20 goals. Afe Aiko Thiago. One 16 goals. Ubenya Antoine Semenyo. 12 goals. Hugo Iketike. 10 goals. Ubenya Dominic Calvert-Lewin. One ekra 10 goals. Wanya João Pedro. Wokra 9 goals. Ubenya Brani Mbiomo. Wokra 8 goals. Afe Abrantan Dean Eddie Ilman Jr. Krupi. Abrantan and so 8 goals. Now wanya Harry Wilson. One so ekra 8 goals. Ubenya Oli Watkins. One ukra 8 goals. Na wanya Bruno Guimaraes. One ekra 8 goals. Ubenya Danny Welbeck okra 8. After Gerard Bowen and so ekra 8 goals. Na wanya Enzo Fernandez okra 8. Jean-Philippe Mateta and so ekra 8 goals. Anum ayankoma and so every Premier League num edi eba wodwumade so na no pe no make a kire kakra dem na ma yeni komo na yenwedia update every clubs no so akache ebe na de tene udim se Copa del Rey wo mo parents no anyapa na Copa del Rey the next game for Barcelona against Atletico Madrid. Fan like in the Betota, our Wanda Metropolitano. Sakim no, I know on the 12th of February. And a Sakim Netota, and you know, Tree and a Sakim Nebasom, and Yasam Kutrakra, Basa. I heard him so to me, and so when return encounter, and by a third match, Sakim no, and so Abaswa Community, there's a Copa today, who had the way near Masika, and I Barcelona, Omukema, Wambaban and Nano Panamaka take a crack at the amount of Shawad also, now in the month of January, a band player of the month now, I call Ed McKellen in Mbappe 10, now another Anatasa Bantano, Omotre, I am the 12th and the banner, which Miss Kamapa, Mounted the Fedi Babas, Wabra, a Bantan Dinner, and you say, where the 4th time I Bantano, and so the player of the month award, no, and Team Anuya Kellen in Mbappe 10, and Komaka Kwanye, na Meko Iron Leaks in na Kate, na Medi Portugal for the Becca, na Mete Eric Divisie na fe, Medi Major League Soccer, de okay, Mammy Fassa the Pro League in the Cranca, Quabra League Biano, Wamonso players are Omusi Kasem, and was to the Panase player, where Jessica, okay, Mammy say, Ofa Leaks in a player or your Hino, Sababa Pena, Mammiano, as a player, your Jessica Power, Hodo, Quabra no head the Kino, no head the Kimpen, one at a league in Esinasom, and two Kwasa the Pro League now, Pato, Cristiano Ronaldo, Anna Wajiska Kese Pa Aho, na 240 million euros, I know yes, Kabia, me Pato, salary Branton at him, and to Pato, the highest salary of I League Bia and in the player 2026, Anna Mede Abba, Uko Premier League Nima, Diana salary our sonum, Alan Haaland, 31.45 million euros, and yes, Branton at him, Uko La Liga, Kylian Mbappe, Wadi 31.25 million euros. Afe Uko German Bundesliga, Harry Kane, Wadi 25 million euros. Afe Uko Eteran Serie A, and ye Dusan Vlahovic, Wanu added 22.22 million euros. Afe Uko Turkey, and also Branton Dean, Adi John Duran, Wanu Sono Ati Pato 18.75 million euros. Afe Wako La Liga, Osman Dembele. Me pato the Ballon d'Or winner. One 18.18 million euros. Nothing. What Major League Soccer. Now winning so Osman Dembele. Adizka at Italian and Messi. Major League Soccer. Lionel Andrea Messi and Eli Duo on what Disca Cassia at as a salary so 17.26 million euros. Afe Oko and Pato Piamara Liga na and I Diogo Costa and Pato Portugal no Sir Aya Branton goalkeeper no 104.81 million euros. I know yes, Kakodanete, and after the Eric Divisier, and Ansui and Netherland, Sergio Dest, and this Kakasa, and 3.92 million euros in tea. As he said, I know I leaks in Pato, Acasena will be anymore, will be a body, no, player this Kakasa or Diana salary so, and an anno pay market, and so Adama, Maminko Cristiano Ronaldo, Naminko Kodin Komakaka, Ronaldo boycott Negusua, at 2010. Abranten the born and why say and Nasa Bobo Kono say Anasa Fonin and Kasai Amana Kuman 20 young Pada on Yan Adin Sobaba and now Dominari Yat and the boy and Sakimnum not Yedim Sanka Anya Crowder and Cristiano Ronaldo Baba Nankebia Ronaldo Baba Yetumano and some Adiama Arna Sabobo Kono Wamuya ya and Yada so Ronaldo Ebae na Uche de Well and Yamansu Esi Aqua Nanka Ronaldo Manankebia Massa di Bikra and so Babana sa Anka Omar Sebia Bibia Betimakoya and also Muya and Yada Tama Bepim Nakabna woman came on supporters no Aya de Bonsa Anasa SIT Aya Tugo Sadio Mane Enya go El Hana Fekebro and so the Bakoka na penalty no crano a penalty na Sadio Mane and so convert here Edma Arna Sabobo Kono na anona supporters ne say we and your protest anomoya de Ronaldo Kwabna a son of a beg Anumu Homokate Ronaldo said Timmy do to be Yano and T Moha Chris no some with the number 7 Anachas will be an a cat and Ubenya the yellow no and the blue after 7 and as a supporters in Krokra our park and so it's a sign at as almost Homokate Cristiano Ronaldo say Womutoni year part Timmy dear so Nima Timmy and Tomokate Ronaldo say Omana Afi Bibia to bro BBS Bianum Ronaldo front right na fe wo na ma bibia so anya kama and from na room on eya doso so Ronaldo be call Ronaldo nye happy no supporters ni say wo mani nyo nte and know that the jersey number 7 on the 7th minute and o yes ade na o say signify bibi atere bibi and also ahuso ni tabibi until the jersey number 7 on the 7th minute and I tell so yes ade na no the ana safono kate Cristiano Ronaldo na no pe no make atere adama Femi Lopez when say why any contract sense in the Barcelona na Barca for adwinboni nti akoda ne contract no ye no almost 1 billion and a release cost nti o pa brant na this work akotwa 1 billion ansana ebia betimi activate akoda na anya sa de ade sa Barca frankasa bo na ebia bo mo pe no wo bo na wo so atimi aba betua na sisia no reporter mensaka ayasa after Branton one player almost say wo mo hwe so be extension and the man Ferran Torres current contract no expire 2027 that means aka 1 year per our akoda ne contract no so na yasi Teko atasa we sporting director Adama Barcelona na Abrante we wo manage ni we penti wo mo so masa so mena akoda ne kasa Ferran Torres ne contract no wo metime extend Adama no ebia 2031 na wo be ma players ne bia na chese eno so akodo ne reporter eba e wo dwumade so na no pe no make atire Adama na major revolution ana chese eba eno ye Manchester City meti bibi na yasi City bobo ko no se Pep Guardiola betno se Pep Guardiola beko wo musi chimni the players no wo be overhauling papa sisia no Jeremy Dokumo no ani anto se benyom na omode omba be Manchester City no anti we player na wuti udi wo melisi so na why wadwen se ubenya akọ wo nkokra kwankro bia so almost summer one meto players here pa na edi ametiti pa no aye John Stones kwabna almost say John Stones and of Bernardo Silva afide kwankobia so say wo contract ne ba na wie ya anya de so mbe renew edi amamrante no na ombe bo mako as free agent afi Matthew Kovacic ana na ten okay wo tese ne tenake de ani Matthew Kovacic sika bia ba na yeska ye kama ombe ebetiem no ma jamrante ne kwan na mo so timako wo so mo twa Manola Kanji say one so wo diska beba na permanent no wako Inter and Inter for ano mo twa ma Abrante ba ko mo nsada ehun na adwene ye kra no ay Abrante ni there Savinho no mo nsada ehun say wo mo nja no squad no na say bia wo mo man nkwa enti ane ye reporter mete from Manchester City na no pe no make it edema total overhauling ano mo so eba ba na Vinta Valescalia Abrante de prayer meko Paris Saint-Germain na medin koba kakra reporter men seka ayes nyame anim ni Abrante na start training at as ne koto dwene ho kai no eniema ye okay enso edema na wo mo se PSG squad wo mo ade body Sunday no ebi Abrante de classic no ebi Abrante no betimi abobi edema mo mba se obeye okay na fe against Olympic Dumase Abrante na tibesi akan edema PS boboko no eno yankoba kakwa men seka ewo tumade so na Kylian Mbappe yase one ne lawyers no ade PSG for esan kokko to biem na wo musika bi o munchae no sa ayegwedi sa na se bonus sa na nke so mo de mana besina sa hu sa scan e loyalty bonus sa odo se o mun sa eka no sika na nkasa de na no do mo court kwabna yase court ss anka PSG boboko no enter 60.9 million euros and from Kylian Mbappe after say emu unpaid air bonuses nkwa no 55 million euros na sa sika nem ano mo chese emu 59 okay 5.9 million euros no kwabna omusi ani mani ma de ses kan na nka sa Abrante no ensa ka se Kylian Mbappe matwen ya sa bonus sika na on vacation where vacation bonuses nkwa en na 5.9 million euros no eno dia ya se omo de akwa go to say ani mani ya omo hwe na omo ses kan no na se ko ba se PSG ahwe interest kan dia ya se PSG ajapade bi omo obi a ne bodo quantifier edu 5.9 on BCC and the reporter mensa eka awodumade so na no pe no make it 3 adiama kwabna nyame anim ne sa yi afutu ye papa no ne ye nananom tatu afo se be ma de wusi so a sabi oba na se be ma bi bobra boni bi na me fan se die mu do kwabna se ye kabre mu do de awa unim de wa ezide ye ntanse se nipa no be kwabna ye nua ba akode was on the obesisa no mutum mutai obesisa nti yesi pon star ba ko ana okohu na ohaba abaya ni mpokwa ne the one so ne tuni sichana body ni daso ano so de otu mutai anti-class me message sound conclude bia so mama aba jinyame adi mama anyi nyame ani kura mama ajala adi na enema e kama na eno Nicolas Pepe kwabna Nicolas Pepe answer our girlfriend bia na oyipo no mo amota hwede ya me se eja seniors mbehu abaye mbehu abaye ne din ade trainer Trump no na kwabna ya so de ayi buruburu film si de odi mudwuma pa ana Nicolas Pepe ene ne sa so omu deti na since one ne deti e de waretai abaya no nkobiem onkoyi nkete mama fo hu sisi ade nkete no wani Pepe ana kwana reporter mensa eka ya se akwana ya na adwen se entomu baba ware akwa ebu ese di bato Nicolas Pepe no wase ne girlfriend na nyame anim de oya no ja mpemfo movie na tese abaya ni yisi Pepe se waya adwuma ni nyina wie o makofia ko hu abusia akra ma tese awade ne eba so ano nti yenia no ye man se den se ne be betime nya yokodu huhum na ja wagira mema nyina nam na we baba ye so for akwabna wo ye why obasakra Nicolas Pepe ti enkomo no enyina ne na ma me komanim kakra na me nkoma de dakate ma de the same since dia aba no mu nya creative midfielder na me baba ka tell say creative midfielder no ma dwe nyina ye se adagule betime aye aduma no betam o ma say adagule aduma no ade so mu nya obi a obetime aye aduma obeka ya me baba ka tell say man the force wo mu awo aye dreams me no na sa dream no aye impossible better one be sebion betima try me baba ka to say Enzo Fernandez ana aye Vitinha sisi na omo so man narrow down aba Vitinha na omo narrow down aba Vitinha kwa ma say Vitinha na be den e de omo so benya from aye Portugal ya kan say o makoda na fe aye PSG o makoda no but do mo tell say PSG team na omo say Fabien Ruiz e ho kwa omo say Fabien die omo he betimi anya ntidom omo say atese we mu di san komo na atese metima we say wo manya Fabien Ruiz dia akoda de Eddie Key Smith ana teso mo yeso metima nya Key Smith na from AZ wo metima ma akoda na bana wo ba be yaduma na enso edia momo and he said Key Smith and Fabien Ruiz ana teso ne Madrid boboko no enso yeso metima nya mu ba ko na wo ba be yaduma de ama Madrid ani enkoba kakwa so amete awoduma de so 30 million euros no eska say Barcelona etua no metima nya Marcus Rashford enkoba kakra mensaka ya say sasika no Basa for say Omadino won betia na Omatiti is Manchester say board there enya de some better say yes Manchester United akoka baby am Basa for na to say na nkoda no kro mo toto ne say player he say goals involvement 23 goals involvement in 33 matches such a player now baba turn below 30 million Manchester for so mo ntiase ntiade say team ne 30 million euros ansana womo enso etimanya Marcus Rashford ani yankoba mensaka awoduma de so ana Barca for the chance nanka omako one is one runa omako one is one runa anka wombe top press ye pa Marcus Rashford omanto no kwa no 25 million euros na omato Julian Alvarez 85 million euros na omato Alexandro Bastoni 70 million euros anka Barca sika 7 nyina no ebaba koye 180 million euros no spend na yaze Barca for the din komatasa omoko one is one runa nka sa players ni nyina no ankombo onveli omu nyina bom ena nka Barca stadium the new Spotify Cameroon na nka won so atima e de no ye reporter mensaka awoduma de so na no pe no make it de ma market ka we kenkoba mensaka de no dance and trofo konu no kakra say onya team no mo betna say o ya na omoko bi sanse na open ekoba say Manchester e de aduma ma ana say okay yanka say quotisa Manchester ejom so be mo permanent deal no so we din ka ho a anka ba ye de no so sanka sempa na me ba no me feel ye pa bibia ye kama de we ne Mexico de we oni boys ne esitia no koba say bia ade kwete na Manchester ka on trust nya aduma na why not on dey kan anybody ye pa because wono baby a boys no ne o madin komadu na we he de we ne Mexico na anka be kama beta anya no na oba be mana kawi no aba ne tirima ye ne da what is situation na say jomde ne baba bia in fact one day on said that any say kakra bia e wo mte ene ya makeka we nkoma kakra wadi twitwa e wo dwumade so reporter mensaka se Madrid sisi dem so menya sporting director ankasa esanse okọ Madrid director of football and head of football anomo Santiago Solawi wono ana ye se adwuma no yase the hierarchy edma Madrid e wo didi ye pass sansama tutu Madrid sisi no sankomo sporting director ankasa sansama tutu Madrid no ankanya de se wo so ebenya sansam no entim anu ye reporter mensaka e wo Madrid akacha na no pemeka e we etire enso dem atomic cavel win mekato se wo ya de bia Premier League no mo head down bo team kase bia be ko abna unim se wo head goals etem Benjamin Sesko wo head 10 goals Benjamin Sesko head 10 goals Bukayo Saka wo head goals channel Ko Palmer wo head 10 no Victor Jokeres wo goals channel Brandon Diomo João Pedro Mohamed Salah Phil Foden Nick Votamede Afe Oli Watkins wo se goals chen Kudus Mohamed wo se goals chen Matthias Cunha Gerard Bowen wo head goals chen Jean-Philippe Mateta ana Raul Jimenez munyina no wo head goals etoma no etomet Carvel winning komo enso ene all Cancelo Barcelona bobo corner register no e wo mo squad o mo de kobo UEFA Champions League no anu so nkoba kakwane reporter mete e wo say Barcelona asa na no da wo mo say team bi ba aba be din semhu amomba betutu o mo panel security panels ne ade Barcelona for so mo de de wo hoden pa de aba ata so ma ba be fete ata say kama na anu ye thicker than their previous one na wo mo say no Antibasa say sia do mo panels no ebe ye adwuma kama na Adama Traore enso pama kukuya ya town another on a live interview ana bantente so opa kukuya ya to ye pa na kukuya do a nice guy o na ja bono mo bokwa bro se du ba bi akoma no etimi ma ye ne ma bi ho de wa na de ni si ko mulusu na kwa na se na ka wid na e ma na yesterday nti opa ma kukuya ya town ene ye reporter eba e wudwumade so na no pe no make it de amana wudim say Man City Boboko no since Pep Guardiola by score must spend any adwuma why no why adwuma the chen clubs must spend kase kwa yes they was spend kase pa here Manchester United since 2016 Pep Guardiola by Manchester I spend 1.4 billion euros kwa 1.4 billion euros mo dia 5 trophies the including one Champions UEFA Europa League. And Man City since Pep Guardiola buy them, we must spend 1.1 billion euros per what the 18 solid trophies out as a UEFA Champions League account, 8 Premier Leagues account. Chelsea are spending 1.1 billion. We must the 8 trophies out as a Champions League account, UEFA Europa League account, and 1 Premier League. Arsenal are spending 1.1 billion. We must the 5 trophies. Tottenham Hotspur 892 million after say 1 trophy pen no mediate and Liverpool spending 649 million euros for more at 9 trophies after say 2 Premier Leagues also account and soon come back total I would do my say CONCACAF kwabran say CONCACAF impempe the wo mu si board no say wo mu automatic qualification no I there say 3 na emu mienu akwakobo playoff no ma ba be ka ho na 5 impempe ameka say they say CONCACAF no automatic qualification 6 emom no munya 6 ni we omo ebesenya extra when ebe the 7th one reporter mensaka so omo no be kwakobo playoff and the best third place teams no ma koma bom no ma kwakobo sa playoff no one ball playoff na so mitimi qualify there na ba be ka CONCACAF wo mu 6 automatic qualification na ba be 7 slot and omo wo 2030 World Cup na ye ba be bonu Morocco and afem pato there say Spain ni atidom na no so atima bonte and a reporter eba would demand so in some kind adults ye pa better mad the France since Cristiano Ronaldo ko no free kick about for me pa because Ronaldo no mubo free kicks we mu go to na e was really pa better since Ronaldo edi pattern and base no mu free kicks ni na no e was for me tena me ba sa story way me ba be wura mu ye enso dia mam na atuni aboa ye pantie with that na ma me fan crofo ama so nsem ni nyina emfa ensi hanum
okay but unya hasema
oh that
ya some bow
ya record o
na bo treche jana
na say na me yes I how much say Pep Guardiola buy no
and then no
must spend 1.4 billion euros
and then also sometimes I don't nyama for ku say so we try be no kasa Manchester yen spend ya na
must spend pa na
yeah no so be top players omo nshira nya de eno na man but I no pay because before abokokra na Nicolas Pepe Umiamu na basu yi. Adia abrante na ye no. asofo grant bi nyo asampa odi ko adumuni ade omo ka ensampa wo omo ka guys you omo sida
minima se nkura Nicola Pepe katra baya na
Nicola Jackson ko
wetimi amana asesa
no minna o si gogo girl no mind
minya sa ne mind na nka me de be aduma
emsa brand no ye na nke instead no
we ne friend legend
ya so fuduma no no
pure legendary work na akura na ye no ti jazem ketwa
what border would him
okay
because enye is up obetru obi every side ya
obo we anu abisa Kofi awese bia Kofi ohunu say iza
Kofi de no kro mpa ne say or calling but on person de be ye adwuma eno an me problem no na de ade ntia mani timi mfa nya adwuma no minim na ante say me na mboa de na bibia kamanti Kofi Maraska Brian na enso dwumadie na sin show 4.5 Gabi the foreign na dia kwam ne nya ba na fe ati for yemfa dwumadie no asen discussion previews of the game no yemfa emremo awo dwumadie no eso Kofi Maraska good morning now I want to say what's the way you know any my mighty Monfra Gabi mame na fe anya fast because and then no me pese be chewo amane ne kra na fe yemra emfa nsam no mfa ento aso shawa 4.5 na messages out amode abano Emmanuel nate as in the class paper is not that human being I swear share I ran to no safuduma waye no we nyina em na baso because me so Jeff fa ba you on to YouTube and Shart TV na ye porn star na say Nicholas Pepe ndi ase adwuma no gra wa dai our person Nicholas Pepe enso omutimi enso aware fa abaya no eto I mean she's a porn star and no ho fe ababa no ho fe papa Nicholas Pepe nem say abrante no okoduma some man because the news are there fe and why are there so to me convert ababa na ma bibia aye kamat appear to flows I say I'm expecting a win from Manchester United even though I'm an Arsenal fan but I love how they've started playing their football TF flows appear on the message at the Abreko Fimi and say menyawa good morning no
still want to make
mentionka receive and this is so saying coming to me receive you but as a Manchester United will lose today early kickoffs are disastrous okay Kofi I say they them
say meow
na nyawa nyawa and no person sabotage but
we are aligned.
Oh yeah.
We are aligned. Alignment.
We are fully aligned.
We are aligned. No problem.
To be fine.
Now see Nicolas Jackson here now with me. Nicolas Pepe.
Nicolas Pepe say me. As I brand to them say abona baso. Adwuma so for no grant me on one simple. Oh where there no kadre. There no ye no.
Nyekasa.
Nyekasa bibio ho. Okay, action.
Action. Jackson a year without talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you
first now near Kuisini, no.
Yeah.
Say killer on your action.
Yeah.
On your killer.
Only action. Only action. Yeah. You cannot. Nicholas is an action man. On him new
Jama had you. And now Oshe girl now.
Now only use that girl or English.
Okay.
The girl moved from England to come and live with Nicholas Jackson or Kokopi Mobilarion.
Of course, Spain now.
Right this year only girl Ninety.
Or flying from England, never Spain.
Yeah. Now Nicholas Pepe. No, a girlfriend. And I call our class. I know jazz.
I know jazz. No be far away.
Yeah. Back one time for no French, no machine.
We know. I'm saying we need
machine. We need. Tell you uncle machine. So.
Yes, I know we need machine. I know thing. And you vet.
And you know, dear, but Big engine go all the way found. If you have a boy engine crashing, so machine
Machine is strong.
Because he said, until seeing your machine, double boys will be a
boys will be educated.
Do no say,
Is it only be a
but then you
fun for keeps.
But then you are telling Uzuka and a problem. The one I did. What is in the class paper? And they are well for the
you are very fine.
Which you're starting with the Premier League manager of the month. Okay. Usually, when we come over the weekend, say, Anna, we want to start the matches, pre-match analysis, and then of course now your team for good advice as to what to go in. This midweek, you're only say the list for Premier League manager of the month, short list about one thing. Now, you can through another young queen, Mayaza, and you best say, there.
We boys, you on best you.
I was there.
Nancy, my fuck Christ.
Of a Christ.
Timmy never be my child.
Okay.
But boys in the person who yarn admin go back.
Are they?
And the moment they judge him, Sician, go via your crowd.
Leading the pictures. No, you're funny Trump. Like she's known
or a porn star, known porn star.
No, and kind of men kind of porn star or adults content creator.
Okay. No, or that.
Or a adult content
Kofi.
Ghana for moon parking kind.
Mebusa simple
parking
question.
Now, who is having this? We see own parking.
Who are they?
Making kind. Man, say a king. All the other question. Okay, can pay. First week at Nicolas Pepe Echo Villario. I don't remember stories of Nicolas Pepe and they gave because I wouldn't press a tron once. Say, oh, the beginning of training. Maybe Sunny money, maybe.
Boys, he judge
me, 77 me cock club can a party crash. Say, you know, bands and and yes, ferry, Mr. Menkamase. Yes, ferry. You say this one, me, Papa Chiubi.
Okay.
But send me baby Gina Honum, my baby, blue balls near in the minion. I say,
to Okokin can once I'm kicking.
I reading. Okay, we are now up to read about the place. Sites one ya can you need video or senior. Tinting episode video best site.
Okay. And that's all no video ground.
Sites no. And yet try to say bia and then Nhyira online I do online
no can story
about girl.
Matthias.
So
okay. I feel my
picture about people who now am usually.
I'm glad me na. Pepe ya go going.
Oh, no, when you say Gabi stories, guy come when the videos go very bad. There are videos on Nicolas Pepe, they are grown if you or see Nicolas Pepe now on near the other.
My mama fatulo videos download be mama.
Oh, okay, like any adult videos.
I mean, them can person can once them get.
But when you only Fatuloni and the money will be a more food so. Fatulon and Ludishi.
Dear Radinawe.
You could be my Cobuzo. Also, my friend, but
when you're fast. One send me a link. I go up or send me a link too much. The BS, see, I'm sending me a link.
Manager of the month, short list number. Now, 4 managers. 2 of them on my first month in here, on my bomb clubs. Michael Carrick, Eneli Amru Senior. Then there is Sean Dyche, Enya Benti Efreno, Erioli, and Doni. And these managers have been the standout managers of English Premier League for the month of January. Now, meaning who should win the manager of the month? Michael Carrick about just 2 matches in January. Liam Senior Bomiensa. Michael Carrick 2 no share. Liam Senior Bomiensa share. Sean Dyche, and Donny Erioli and the ball most of the matches. 1 played 3, 1 played also 4 as well. 1 played 5, 1 played 4. Only 1-1 loss, 1 draw each, and then the rest of them were wins for them.
And it's obvious. top notch. But Jumana Carrick Abe Manchester no.
Even just playing 2 matches.
2 matches on both teams playing.
How? Yeah, 6 points per. At the end of the day, it's just about the points.
I understand, but I'm saying that.
Yeah.
In the Premier League.
Yeah.
2 matches now, we are talking about 2 teams are
very big teams.
They are big and beating them in easy.
Yeah.
To beat this Arsenal team. I mean, any easy tax.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course.
To beat Man City team, yes, Man City. I do so. But I think what for Manchester United are struggle to beat Pep Guardiola's Man City there. That's what deserve. Among the coaches, no more there.
That also gives you just 6 points. It is only about 3 matches. No,
matches near matches.
About 3 matches. Although they are smaller games, but no man in 9 points.
So and then the Carrick standing out.
No, and what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, it's about the number of points you get. And it's not about number of points.
I don't think the points
So Michael Carrick about 2 matches, so we need 2 in a goal difference of +3. Then for Oko Abranti Efreno, Sean Dyche about 4 matches, so we need 2 or draw 1. That is 7 points for Sean Dyche. Then also Andoni Areola about 5 matches, so we need 3 or draw 1. That is 10 points for Andoni Areola. Liam Rosinia about 3, we need 3. No, that is 9 points. For me, it's supposed to go to Andoni Areola. You can't play just 2 matches. Bournemouth. Or no, 10 points in the month of January. And you're on the force or about 10 matches. You're on the force and Carrick about less.
2, yeah.
If you've played just less, we can. For me, it's Andoni Areola. Before I said the other support.
I think I agree with you on that.
Because of the number of points out there. English Premier League may cost this weekend. Of course, I think say opportunities are there. Now, again, in another weekend where Man City or that second able a tough game, Arsenal able against Sunderland side they're tricky. In the last few weeks there have been opportunities for Arsenal, but then they fluff it. They don't really get it on like that. And Manchester United match and at 12:30 against Tottenham Hotspur, and Arsenal match against Sunderland at 3 o'clock GMT. It tells you say there are a lot of mouth-watering matches. Obviously, which the Bessie started with a big game. In 5 matches, last 5 no, Munche Tottenham Hotspur, whether home or away, and your Tottenham draw. But like you said, under Michael Carrick, the performance has been good. Very, very good for team and friend of Manchester United since it came on. Now, and run the 6th of February. And United what happened in Munich 1958. We know the story of what happened to Manchester United, plane crash, all of these things. And of course, the club went through a very, very tough time. And now, the coach of Manchester United, Michael Carrick, led a team to lay on the briefs at where there's a statue or Old Trafford to sort of remember that day. But the most important thing currently is going to be Michael Carrick at Old Trafford playing against Tottenham Hotspur, which is an opportunity for Manchester United in the sense that much 2 very critical games in Arsenal and Man City. Then you played in a trickier game as compared to the 2 against Fulham, a game that by the time any airport game it could have become a draw. United ended up winning the game again because of quality profiling from Michael Carrick. Yes, it's a structure and 4-2-3-1 that get the best out of them. And United finally be afraid of from Manopano. Or see the United is every 2 days be United in more match. Now 1 week and move Wamano. Because much more from
I keep momentum.
I think the United is shining. But it's the opponent United are meeting this weekend. Tottenham Hotspur the last time 2025 2-2, last one 1-0, 1-0, 4-3, 3-0, 2-2, 2-0, 2-2. It dates back to Jose Mourinho's time. United Tottenham Hotspur bar, they hardly gets the results. Which the problem also and the opportunity with Manchester United, and they say Tottenham Hotspur top players no way anymore now. They get a lot of goals and assists, they score well, and also Mohamed Kudus, which apparently most of them are out of the team. To the extent that Joao Paulinho and able as part of the 3 centre backs, Thomas Frank team in him with Christian Romero. In the midweek game on board the last time, Christian Romero, captain of the side, Babeka said, players are not the Cobos are match, not 11 pay.
Wow.
No substitute. Senior players, no. I mean, the substitutes were all from the junior teams.
Okay.
And then Kobo Bachiti, a private also from Kulasevsky, Bentancure to what's his name, James Madison, Mohamed Kudus,
Zabi Simons.
Zabi Simons put
okay.
First name Nicholas, so he's back in the team.
Okay.
They have had lots of injuries.
But I thought you were more team.
And I come back on. Was it the last time?
Even with the injuries, I know they're on the first level.
Yes, Champions League catch say with the injuries, the starting level is solid. The problem is the bench.
Okay, and now say be obi pra bench beba.
Exactly.
Okay.
One of the problem kesi na kasa because Sonia Paulinho, Cristiano Romero, Van der Ven, Gallagher, Abante friend Pap Matsa, Destiny Udogie, Ashley Gray, Abante friend Wilson Odobe, then of course Xavi Simon and Dominic Solanke. As this starting lineup is not bad. The problem is when players are tired and they have to come back and come and play. Which Manchester United have been like this under Michael Carrick. And I think this is excellent profiling. McCann several times because of the left-hand side. That is where the injury of Abranti Freno, what's his name? Mo winger, mo fullback or she goes and say, Osi or Patrick Dogu. That is where the injury of Patrick Dogu now becomes a little problem. Yeah. Because Patrick Dogu was doing an extra job. Obwa looks sure with the defensive side of the game because the show probably is not the best defensive center fullback that he gets in the game. And also, Seboni Kita United, he has the liberty to come inside. Now, in his absence, Matthias Cunha comes in. In recent times, in the last few games, Matthias Cunha back games, you can see the performances showing whether as a 10, as a second striker, or from the wing. He gives you that final ball, the goal scoring ability also they are looking for up top. The most important thing I've liked about Michael Carrick is the profiling which I've said, and it hinges on player bit say Kobe Mainoo and Bruno Fernandes. Because Bruno is more erratic, he plays forward, and of course leads to a lot of chance creation. You want him in higher positions close to the box rather than deeper. And he has gotten a good pair in Kobe Mainoo and a branch friend Casemiro, and I think United have a very, very decent and well balanced team. Which Thomas Frank will play like how Fulham played. United Monji ball.
Yeah. You will sit back,
break them down,
soak the pressure,
and see if you can use the pace of Dominic Solanke, Wilson Odobe, and Destiny Udogie to catch you on the break. Very difficult. Man City versus Tottenham Hotspur. It was another game where Conor Gallagher was excellent, and Conor is very good at that. It's a game where you pinten transitional. Midfield obets me really ball no quick in the middle and transit for you. Conor is very good at that job. And I'm expecting him to be a thorn in the flesh. I'm expecting it to be a proper test for Kobe Mainoo, Abranche friend Casemiro, and then at 12:30 when they play. Which I think the streak will continue. I don't see United winning the game. At best, it's a draw.
Tottenham. All problems with injuries. I
think at best it's a draw.
Oh, yeah, sure. Tottenham.
Maybe dear, I think that's best for United.
Yeah, sure. Oh, and Tina, sometimes I know rooms in Menya. Because I think your friend is sucking him. No, Carrick Bayern, on ye bibi biao. Or go back to the basics. The Manchester United setup now, simple. Because Obiti say, you can't say, Bruno.
Yeah.
So Bruno, our number 8, what restricted? What I say, because Bruno no a good pass off the ball, did or no, John on board the passing game from Manchester for ball in Obai, also look, we have Kobe Mainoo, a good, a balance all tackle, and then also a pass the ball. What I say, and what matter that defensive job I now think Bruno Bayeno, they say with Gino, Koenimo Kujina strike because your front thing they are very good. We are going to beat Tottenham. Okay. Simple.
No problem. The next game I want me listen to Arsenal match. Me no one train that way. Every time. But 12:30, yeah. We'll see what Manchester United will be able to. Which Arsenal have a huge opportunity.
But it's not normal.
Oh.
This game is very, very tricky.
It's not tricky. This is not a tricky game for Arsenal. Arsenal beat Sunderland.
Okay.
I know that Sunderland are the only team in English Premier League. They are still unbeaten. Or Stadium of Light. Arsenal call them ball draw 2-2. But this is a game that Mikel Arteta's Arsenal will win at home, and for two reasons. Regis Libre side, now you see a good side and all of that. They are not good travelers. Even against some of the top 16s are almost consistent. They struggle against them. Arsenal at home have lost once to Aston Villa. In the last 43 home games against promoted sides, Arsenal have not lost. They've won 38, they've drawn 5, and they've lost none of them. Now you're a new team, we're free. Lower divisions now, they put you to your place. And I'm expecting Arsenal to do that. I don't expect it even to be a draw. I think it should go on. And you see, we've spoken so many times about Arsenal's quality and how diverse it is. Obetima should go from corner kick, set piece, open play, everything that you need. Arsenal will be able to give it to you. And team, I would say the most goals, record just around the corner, most goals from corners in a single Premier League season. Arsenal was 16. Tony Pulis, West Bromwich Albion, Cransel, and more the same number of points, 16. Oldham 16, Liverpool 15, Manchester City 15 at some point in time, Man United 15, and Arsenal are 14 in that regard. So Petit Mo, the most clean sheets in this Premier League, obviously. Also in the 2025 this season, Abrantia, Yefredo, Abrantia, say no, that second, and then you see a data and science goalkeeper. Robert Sanchez in that second with 9 clean sheets. When it comes to Arsenal, I expect Arsenal better than Fiashe. Which Liam Rossinier said he's expecting Chelsea to react after what happened to Arsenal. And also for him, the Wolverhampton Wanderers game will put Chelsea at a place where, yes, when you come back against Napoli, when you come back against West Ham, Arsenal are show. How do you respond? How are you going to choose, okay, we are going to back and winning ways? And it will tell him a lot about his players. And I think I agree with him. Because one of the things that Chelsea did not get consistently were the wins like this under Enzo Maresca. And if Liam Rossinier is able to bridge that gap, he'll get it. Maka said, Liam Rossinier, let me interview with the players. The one word that cuts across the use of the word intensity. According to Liam and his players, it's very clear. Say, intensity are there. If they get it every day, they are close to winning matches. Done. It doesn't mean that they will set up tactically. The tactical base will be there, but you need to want it more. You need to be more physical. You need to be more combative and willing to win the matches. Then you can go on and win. And that's what Liam is saying. Over the week, Chelsea fought for our branch friend Mamadou Sarr, African champion at age 19. And now Liam said, "Oh no, Mamadou Sarr sempa." But wakache Mamadou Sarr says, "So he has to fight for his position because the other good centre backs there in the team." At least Enyeshe Kwano, Chaloba and Wesley Fofana have proven say they are a good pair. Liam, Mamadou Sarr would have to force his way into it. What I like about the boy is that, and then the Athletic did a report of the centre backs in the French League. Player Bako about the most penetrative passes from centre back. Apart from Abrantia friend Marquinhos, it was Abrantia friend Mamadou Sarr. Very good player. And the volumes at which he plays, the Kwampo is what sets him up at that age. Left-footed, right-footed, quality player. Chelsea for Edinaka. When now all of the Chelsea players came together to make sure they celebrate his AFCON winning trophy with him, El Kubam. And I like the fact that they are happy and then they've gotten the player in say Obabeye Juma. Now, Abrantia Freno Enzo Fernandez also has been nominated for Player of the Month. But because Brentford for centre forward, no any Igo Jesus, Ego Thiago. The Brazilian centre forward, he has been very consistent. In fact, in the month of January, if you look at the number of goals he scored, I think he has to win the the Player of the Month. However, Enzo Fernandez has been fantastic for Enzo from Liam Rossinier. Wherever you want to play him. This week, midfielders in which people underrate this man. I've said it several times. If you want a midfielder that can play in all the phases of play, at least on a level of very good, Enzo Fernandez will give you that. A couple of weeks ago, we were saying, says Obo Bruno as number 6 or 8. United will not get the best out of him. He has to play as a 10. But you see, that is where Enzo Fernandez is brilliant. Enzo can play as a deep lining 6 alone with a box-to-box midfielder and progress and build up the play. Enzo alone can play as an 8 in that area and do the ball progression job for you on the left and the right. Plus, he is good enough to be able to go into the number 10 position to assist and also give you goals as a box crasher. However, the biggest issue with Abrantia Enzo Fernandez is that without the ball, he is not good enough to track runners and do the defensive job. But for that, this is a very, very brilliant player. And now, or equal Frank James Lampard record of 27 goals scored in 151 matches for Chelsea Football Club. Now Lampard Babaye brilliant now. Our branch friend Enzo Fernandez have been able to do so. Chelsea record with Wolverhampton Wanderers there. And Chelsea usually get a success. In the last 6 games at Chelsea and the Wolves Abono, Chelsea have lost 2 of them. 4 wins have gone to Liam Rossignol and in Mantiano. According to Liam, Estevao is ready to play 90 minutes. So as Kopam, I'm expecting both of them to start. However, may I expect James Schrader will start ahead of Malo Gusto, who said Liam say no or a pre-match press conference 2 days before the game. Say he won't tell opponents what they are going to expect. I expect Reece to start in that area. Joao Pedro also up top. It's a game I expect Chelsea for no a bit in share. Of course, Nyami had much now. Liverpool are away to go and play at Anfield. Now, Pep Guardiola said, in as much as Erling Haaland is not getting goals, he's still the best centre forward in the world.
On any idea?
Form na de PKK. It doesn't take anything away from Erling.
Your Kylian Mbappe who?
Okay.
Hurricane is there.
Hurricane is there.
Oh no, so she goes in the Mabayan. Haaland need the anatia on the store now.
5 games, 6 games, penalty because
okay.
Obia Timinya blip. Center me, Anna sometimes I don't consider Mbappe as a centre forward.
Yeah.
I can understand. But Anna I personally do not consider a centre forward. So when you compare him to Robert Lewandowski, Harry Kane, yes, all of that. But for me, Erling Haaland is the best centre forward. We are saying, we are to go and play against
Liverpool
Anfield. This is why I think it's an opportunity for Arsenal for.
Yeah. And then we face Ananam too. I'm saying we never mass in the league.
Because this game can easily end in a draw or loss for Manchester United, for Man City.
Yeah.
So what it means is that Arsenal need to score at 3 p.m. And put pressure on them. That's why I'll be stunned. And they say a match is needed, Arsenal lose one. And I'm about to draw to Sunderland. I'll be very, very stunned. Of course, it's football. It can happen. And now Pep Guardiola said they remain an exceptional team, a top-class manager, and an exceptional team, no doubt. That is he talking about Abantia, your friend Anna Slot. Liverpool have been scoring in the last few matches. The stability has come. I think that immediately Liverpool are going to play in a way to suit Mohamed Salah. Going to the channels with him and allow him to create some. Definitely, things are going to go on well for them. Anfield this season, in fact, this season all through Liverpool for about 24 games, almost 39 goals, almost conceded just 33. In fact, 33 just. Goal difference to just +6. For Man City, they've played 24, scored 49. They've conceded just 23 in that regard. McAllister, Ryan Gravenberch, Konate, Virgil van Dijk, Milos Kekes, Domenico Szoboszlai, Florian Wirtz, Mohamed Salah, Ekitike. This for me is one of the best Liverpool lineups. Essentially, if Liverpool be able to go through the channels and allow Mohamed Salah to be the wide creator, McCann said in the world, there isn't a better wide creator as Mohamed Salah. I will give him very, very good in terms of the creativity. When he comes inside and he allows Florian Wirtz to go into the left half space, he comes into the right. The Ekitike can attack the spaces that are there. It's a very good team. However, for Manchester City, there is a lot of quality. With the return of Rodri, leadership with me calming down, especially because of my backline. The usual suspects, anyhow. There's Kosinov now, any Abrante friend, Mark Gay, then Matthias Nunes, Ryan Nori, Gianluigi Donnarumma, Tijani Reinders, Nico Reali, Antoine Semenyo, who is getting goals for fun. Ryan Cherki as the creator from the outside, and Abrante friend Erling Haaland has been brilliant. Rich media, the only thing I know is that match go. Goes.
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to be a straight win for Liverpool or it's going to be a straight win for Manchester City because both teams are a little bit unpredictable this season. But I know for sure it's going to be a go-go. Which in the Spanish La Liga, Madrid play at home against Valencia. This season, Valencia. The only not so good thing is that Rodrigo Go is not available. Vinicius Junior not available because of card accumulation. And also Jude Bellingham is not available because of injuries. But for this, there has been the arrival of our branch friend Trent Alexander-Arnold. It means that Alvaro Arbeloa can now go into the season knowing that Trent Alexander-Arnold is back, Dani Carvajal is back, David Alaba is back into the team. So Obetimi Abrantia, your friend Trent Alexander-Arnold from the right back. Then push Eduardo Camavinga more fees for him. Which said Ceballos in prior. Abelu and Bono.
Okay.
You realize anytime I Ceballos Bobo Madrid games be able to play.
Oh yeah, the Cruz at Dumano.
The closest to what Cruz and Modric were giving them. The retention of the ball, recycling.
Calm down.
Yes. He's the closest to that quality. And if he's not injured, Madrid should be able to get him in the Mastantuono. I think because of the Rodrigo injury, Mbappe will go to the left and then Mastantuono will come in. Then they will play Brentford friend Gonzalo Garcia as the centre forward for team friend in Madrid. Madrid should be able to win that match now against Valencia. I shouldn't be too worried for them. Barca are hoping to continue the streak. And now, Copa del Rey semi-final listening by Barca are going to meet Atletico de Madrid, Athletic Club Real Sociedad. In the context of the Copa del Rey, Barca are the bosses. Yeah, Copa del Rey na Barca share even Madrid crampona na enya match, especially and Akakoye even Atletico de Madrid put it, and it's even worse in that regard. Barca are playing this weekend. I expect say Barca I expect say Ufiri Barca also get a job done in a very, very important one all through in terms of matches. No Italian Serie A. There are some very interesting matches, and then or even the French league are also there is team my friend in Marseille that are playing against Paris Saint-Germain. This is a game that either team are going to win, and over 1.5 or the French league. In the Italian Serie A, team my friend of Napoli elbow away to Genoa, double chance for Napoli. Of course, Inter and Edasho buying in the likes in the German Bundesliga. It's rich. That is where I will drop it off. Now, for the past 1 week, we started from Monday, boys need debates and now so boom. Boom, boom. And then Saturday. Now, I consider Saturdays even more critical in the betting week than any other day. Minti, I'm watching. I'm sorry, I'm cry. I'm a fair boys now. I'm no Saturday we are consistent now. Saturday say a better crouching. Okay. Yeah, into rich and a coach they may tea for Michelle. A bet we coach. Bet my for pen or paper. Not watch show. Say only close to any pen and paper. So on all social media handles, Fifi Manfred, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, baby, I'll be your coach one. But me starting the amount reach. First one is BW39BE4710. Second one is BW39BDD64B. Third one is BW39BDA6E8. Fourth one is BW39BCDB6B. And the last one is BW39BC8447.
Okay. Thank you, Kofi Yadasi Nyaminto Green. Angu nina so kama pa no bi obetwa bibiano. Ontimi enibi reach yourself. Say Manchester United will beat Torium by 2-0 on the early kickoff. Who is Torium? Okay. Reach yourself and this message at the Abba. I love I have him now the extra I have message no. And we did say no. Yeah, the Tottenham about to a proper position. I'm a Muzanyonko and Yang. What Angels? As a Manchester United supporters talk too much today, they will lose and keep their mouth shut. White Angels, ya bro kuma papa. Intene. Zaneme ko ya muye ni kakra ni enso enkabi. Because do maybe na Manchester for intimi kasa. Tis nyame adom na enso etimi chance na afo ni bi. Ehye City shafulama. Ni ababo tot ya muye nwie se kakra. Na ya bre. Why? Happy at Floss, I say it is good that Arsenal is playing first before City play because Arsenal always disappoint when City lose their game and expect Arsenal to take the advantage and win their game. Floss, happy at this message at the Abraham and Anope Kwesi Amofa. Good morning. Nyame ento green emuso amen. Michael Kofi, I say up Manchester United. Sure, Minister 12:30 early kick-off here the Tottenham Chibeka from Nabibiano. Kama Stephen Okran. I say a Fifi has wear Chelsea jersey today. That's on your Chelsea jersey. We are now here. Opoku Prince, I said, tell him all the way. Richard, use your to birthday. Baby. Is it the meeting means I'm from Quabium? What will say?
Chelsea Jesse, Michelle.
Oh, Chelsea Jesse. Oh, you're sure. Eh, say, okay. Or Shabadon time. Fine, says Adia, no problem. But on no so as a do no canon. As who was a Chelsea Jesse.
Arsenal Jesse. I mean, I'm Jesse based on the MFA. Chelsea blue in and
then so I'm share a Diana Jesse.
Yeah. But me, I like this because I mean, what kind of so a couple of months ago, a good fellow sent me the picture. Say,
but if we were
quality. In fact, me share embroidery no bumuna, which is a courageous city. People only mention band. My senior brother, good fellow.
We from Chelsea shop
street, you know. So of course, I have to. Now, me who say what can United for message in Kwabe 10. I want also power first in home, and I say having our homes over United.
You see, it's a Leicester.
Ziare, yeah, cha.
And this is about Bototian for no
one.
I could win 2 players, Casemiro and Kobe. That's it deep. Not chairman, almost deep. Not chairman, or no, the pass is Nishimua. Cha. Leicester.
But Champions League final than Europa League final no almost some to
some review. I thought you fool. Review said Tottenham na. The cock bet was. And the pound of baby drums are good. I can't do so much with the message now, but I can kind. At the lament, I say, how can Brad if you wish as well? Manchester United forever. Is it just for the community in Casa? More wolves pass a vim from wolves. Now, wolves a team.
Yeah, measured.
Wolves, wait. They're measured.
Yeah, you are measured.
Wolves.
Yeah, need to.
Wolves, Timmy. Timmy will be a be. Munya. Na munya measured. Munya dear measured. Vivi, you don't want to go to work, war cry. You should have set Richard the trap. Okay, so set a trap in the ground. Why? Into your own son, no. Alright, I brought the message about say friend say Ibrahim Dieng a smile. I say today is revenge, yes, and I'm a revenge because Tottenham for no. I'm wanting a man yim Sakura no. Into me per revenge and how say Bruno num ebe mamenya revenge na me pe enedue and so awo in game so inshallah 4.5 yeah that's so hard to kunyam the weekend edition I've been sure the guitar passports and the mama fenwa donia yeah preview of games no Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga any games I would run in no if you are near Befi Black Stars and Samoa Sanso and MTNFA Cup round 16 Ediana and the Kotoko game na Kotoko Ediana and also Ebedi San coming in no our show so Bismarck Owusubempa Ayala. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Now what you saying?
Oh, nyamia do me
we. Ede nyamia se.
Asa no pe come de me bat me we.
Kafra. Na zenka mo mpe watch bi ma.
E bia me pon.
Okay.
Say me discover watch joint bi or location bi.
Is it one free adjuso de no?
Oh, once adjuso de no a premium service.
Oh, okay.
And I'm time ko.
Okay. Obeko ha na say.
Because me be say be funu me. But I say me discover ba ko bi. Me say me body.
I see.
Yeah, me body yanko for kwa ko to aguso. E wo patase.
Okay.
Nti me pon me wa ko to bi.
Right.
Yeah, so okay. Premier League table no. Omo no musio early days yet. Mama league in Bukef, Mami ndi Bronya nwe. They are supposed to play around 38 games. About 24. Nti say a Champions League na Opabo, a Europa League, a Conference League, a league na apesa oje. O dey na ambition and asa target a top 4. Bibia we see when this be some person who are achieving in the Premier League. There are even some teams, the Omo plan said they don't go to relegation. They stay up in the league after 24 games. Nhyira said, you are well informed enough to know baby our team no echo. Now, after 24 games, Arsenal 53. The Odanechi I am Manchester City 47. There's a certain 6 points gap between Arsenal and Man City. But they are also Man City are careful and say they were lucky. Say Brentford Kosher Villa last weekend. But Omu kwa away to Anfield. So Oman here. Na Oman to me maximum points. Villa maximum points say Kim. They dropped to 3rd. You see the speed now. Manchester United, they don't need to put brakes on themselves. Unless they are dreaming to get into the top 4. Manchester United will pay to come back to the Champions League. This week I was reading some article about Athletic and more account Manchester United a more financial situation. And one of the major reasons are and they mind you almost Kasama Eswatika because they are not playing in the Champions League. Now, Rich, even with that Manchester United Champions League ambition, but 41 points, all teams in the Chelsea 40, Liverpool 39, and you just points no teams, Chelsea and Liverpool, and one final form there, but say Chelsea and Liverpool they do it here, you know, say, oh sleepy, they will pull you down the top 4 and get into it. And 24 games in the Premier League, league standings, super competitive. You know how this weekend, Ebesiako. Now, Enra, I did least for the year, not young forest one. Ellen Road one, and Yasam Ketwa. Because in so boy, say, Wangas Epitel. Almost share papa. Put proper place. Now, the first game I ever anymore is at Old Trafford, Manchester United against Tottenham. Norwich, Tottenham on the league. And Sir Thomas Frank Timono. Now we bro mubu Premier League ni wa on the Ghanaian street ya from Konongo Kaya. Ono onsoa. Ono so mo bi nsoa. They are purely kingmakers. They be a season edro. Who probably be akono. They will determine it when they meet the big boys. And me assure say a big ball league in the say who face Tottenham now. The dynamics is that points are open your field. Now we're running with other competitor only the same points. Then you can say one negotiating match. That is what Manchester United must do today. Look, in the run up to the end of the season, Nancy and Tottenham and deny Man City points. And they will deny a lot of points. You just have to make sure you are not part of it. Now, Michael Carrick can buy a new and then in the next few hours, Old Trafford will be the noise, any support will be too much because a normal for team of Manchester United. Nancy, I have watched Tottenham, and Thomas Frank seems to go back to the Brentford days of purely pragmatic three-back. And what he has done, and say, because there were injuries here and there for the players, he wants to play very, very safe. In this washer, or the Abanti Afeni Paulina, or a very, very good DM about the kind of back line. No one ya Paulina, no one ya Kuti Romero, there's a Van Divino, say Dragosina, not on the account. It's on your side line, our natural. Then he set up the wing backs, lock the midfield. Now we just call him when he's having Simons, Solanke anymore. Look, I don't have Kudus. I don't have a lot of the players now. So I want to play it pragmatically. Mema game ni nye di ma. Sama shawa also shame. So pick a movement. I mean, say idea movement beba. That is what Thomas Frank is about to do and our Old Trafford. One thing I like about Manchester United today is the way you can easily predict their first 11. That is a team in the good lane. Rich club papadia. So based on availability of players, you should be able to predict 80 to 90% of our first 11. And then so that's why you can say, oh man, you we be that, we be 2, we be 3, we be 4 and 5, we be 50. And that is one thing Michael Carrick is finding. Ubakaya, time a Real Madrid boss board no Xabi Alonso. The first point they made to him was lack of identity. You need to have your identity, and mostly identity comes with knowing your first 11. It tells Obiase you know how you want to play. Into Obaye, we are lucky Casemiro with Kobe. And we're pushing Bruno Fernandes according to number 10. Then and you also Mombo first 9. Omo Maka in change based on the availability. Ahmad Matthias Cunha will play. Say Dogu Oha. Then I will think whether to play Cunha or Dogu depending on game corner meboro and how our right hand side attacking air sharp. Say me pe obi obeboa Luxor because Luxor on that more games be brave bear 2-3 years in here. And it's a game there. I will put Dogu here. He is very, very good attacking. But with my Benechaba the ball Luxor, you say Jumanesi. This is what Manchester United supporters have dreamt of. Knowing their first 11, being consistent with their team, and it seems that Carrick is finding it for them. Now, Rich, this was what I was talking about for Thomas Frank, bringing Paulinho into the back three, then play Odogi and Gray on the wing backs. Then the midfield, they are all prior workaholics. And you want to Momo there is not for us to concede. It's mummy bonnet, munko tackles in him, munya technical fouls in the mommy. Just frustrate the play. And so Pobia, no one in Yada or Sako Tia more and that Diago Simeone Esadiaba, you bring in Korokalaga. If he chooses to play either Vince Busuma and Apapasa, they complement Korokalaga and his Katana or pay a 51 boots midfielders. On found on the Nibishim. Sabori Kutaro Timukuta, technically very good. And say, I can say, oh, yeah, Old Trafford, Manchester or form. Yanko to frustrate them. This Tottenham Hotspur team have what it takes to frustrate Manchester United. Then anymore, he drops Colomoni and bring in Odubert. Odubert is Sarah and Cranny Bina or a Mercuria. On to train. And he one couldn't wear anywhere. I that's a wood. Udo or not in the trauma, no, but I say when you Udo what kind of know for me. I just foul. Yeah, but cross Yama Solanke, I say, obit my head here. Xavi Simons will be in the profile that. Then Solanke will be coming from Sir Scorpion Boss in Cheshire, Manchester City, and say, probably may pick him a form to catch the eye of Thomas Tuchel. He is hungry. And yes, I understand him for fear from the game now mobile against Tottenham no. And we are sure say the fear is coming out of how frustrating Tottenham Hotspur can be. They can frustrate Papa. Now, me a few of us were and I'm who say Wakai say the way we see do no. A Tottenham team yeah. And how you were so convinced you were going to beat them in the Europa League final no. And I go for assembly.
That no be a share Tottenham. Enko egu share no maje.
Nti you start the program now. Oh, you have a show more. And I reach in real fast sometimes. I thought you
me carried away by the recent form now picking.
But you were now we are about 5 times sure in the Europa League.
Sure. That's true.
So we
sure.
There is a team that is coming to frustrate. Now mutia nye na omukwa akoshe first goal. Look, my last game na mobile against Fulham. You saw the sign said man you a by a.
Yeah. Because at the point I should 2. On take a 2-2.
Yes.
As I need last minute goal.
The catcher will say to beat City in the Manchester derby, to beat Arsenal at the Emirates. Games now the spirit in the buy. The games were big games. Manchester United players no more be to a catcher will say, look, you have to step up and play these games. But yes, hard games we say no. I say a tricky. I say team no omoya so mo di sad games ni bi no. And I na a problematic no. Which for omo bet no. Give me a intent on your slip. Sa odu ka bet una a jigu senior obi ehu ani muna. What we are and one no. You get it. And see, me football to them beside my prediction. Hey, if you can avoid it on your slip. Say it's kind of to a and only most is really different. You can avoid the game on your betting slip. Then you look forward to the other games, you know. But the teaching of the soul tradia. Now, we me prediction and I'll be able to bet in then I will advise you go over 1.5.
And could change now.
No. Be a rich will give him rich. Be a possible in this game. So that is how me know. Chelsea question for the fee. Now, I love Liam Rossinia for the way you want to play down set Wolves yes, Beno. That is the only thing you need to beat Wolves. Take the match serious. The moment you become complacent, you are dead. And I believe, say the coach, you know, I want to be the leader of the team, you know, a person will avoid the complacency, you know, players need to assess, which if they understand the tax as such, they will beat Wolves. But who can now the mindset oh almost sent you crowd almost like a lead in Larson. Almost my Crystal Palace as I'm a tunnel. Generally, only a say, now say 20. So who go with that attitude, Eddie Bayo? So all that Chelsea need is to take this game serious, approach it with a seriousness, and I believe they will win. Look, Arsenal saw the G League season in Uruguay. Rich, so the Liga. You need to understand the league. At any point in time on the journey, you need to understand baby Modu. I am control. This weekend, only maybe Arsenal do. This is one of the weekend in Arsenal's journey to win the league. Rich, also what I say. The competitors may be a match. There is no way you have game the you you bet make say City and 3 points, Liverpool and 3 points. NC that enunti say the otawa chipa no. So Uber League now person oji. Na do a cheer on more pressure. Eko Anfielder. Rich, there is only one job for you. Win match. Then relax and watch them go to Anfield and face their own battles. That is me team talk. So look, I couldn't do that yet, you know. Baby, I don't do behind the way I was say, yeah, Jimmy. And this weekend, the other day, even though we are coming to play against a very stubborn Sunderland team, but our job is cut out for us. Sit there with you, Chino, or call Anfield, or China. See, we need now. We put pressure on them. Going to any baby no go Anfield no mo.
Go win now. What they call 9 points?
Yes.
And you know, come slide there.
Go
for 9.
Until Sunderland for they can be stubborn. A very good team. Great. Belief, confidence. Watch them this season. I think even till today, they are the only team who lose with our Stadium of Light. They are a very good side. But once you are on a journey to win the league, at Emirates, we need to beat them. Baby, we need to find it and beat the Sunderland team. So that with our popcorns, we can sit together or China and watch City play out with Liverpool. Which Arsenal must win. They must beat Team Friday Sunderland. And I believe they will do that. Ochina or Anfield? My first statement on this game, and I said Liverpool are huge favorites to beat Man City.
Huge?
Yes.
Are they?
Rich, in my mind, you see, we've done it for a very, very long time. What I do with big games is to first play it in my mind. Two teams. No. The way you play it in your mind is to then you are looking at teams in our day and weaknesses. To say, what do you know? A good game, like it tries to play the game in your mind for you. You assess the weakness and the strength, which most of the time I get it right when I play the game in my mind and I'm crying in my mind. So no, so good game now. This team is better than this team. And even I'm who was arguing with me. Rich. And now Pep say, oh, Ruben Diaz is back. And when we saw the man in minutes, every game with him. Say if he is back, he is back. So where Man City, omu defense no more na. Which Diaz Obaya also on the man gay ekobo. Until they will play. Until I am expecting City to play Nuno, Diaz, Gehi, O'Reilly, Ewocho. Now Bernardo Silva konya knock. And now Pepsi Obesha the last training no share. Look, Oko Anfielder, you don't need to go with half-fit players, especially midfielders. You need them to work. And until say what's a probable 11 now. People are guessing it's okay. Then Rodri and Nico Gonzalez will play in this game alongside another Tijani Rendes. Then without Doku, without Servillo, City will have no choice than to play Ryan Sheki, Antoine Semenyo, and Eren Haaland for full inform. No? So be a flash show, so be a nail. Rich.
A call. Folding.
You get it. Now I'm saying not all the burden was on Haaland. And Oba Jane Kakra scoring consistently. Say one son should be him. I don't know one called Jamuno Oba from yet. Now against this Liverpool team at Anfield, this season Liverpool started well in the middle of a crisis. They are trying to find themselves. But meaning person Liverpool na minimum. And games we say, I don't want to find yourself. Big games at Anfield. Bring it on and we will showcase who we are. Rich, unim say we Arsenal fewer. Forget about crisis at Liverpool. Which Upetima, it was squad power team. You are this Liverpool team. I have already predicted before I started the analysis. Liverpool are a favorite mommy in this game.
Okay.
I think they are better than Manchester City. All round. From goalkeeping, defense, midfield. They are a better team today. Our China, so what is here? Now, I can say, I'm from second to back, so I will put it on team. Your friend Liverpool. So, probably a double chance Liverpool, then an over 1.5. I was our game at the Emami. My the other leagues in the next 3 minutes. Na intimi Embra. Rich. Me so say I tell us. The league table will be better. Because you want your league to be competitive this way. The only worry will be players are allowed to toy a pan. By this time they should also be around 53, 52. Nanka 3 horse race. Nanka sim. But Rich, you can't get it any better. Say here was Spanish La Liga. Now there's only 1 point gap between Barcelona and Real Madrid. That is tight. It is competition. Look, Barcelona will fear against Real Mallorca. Barcelona be show mo. Who do you say Barcelona be show mo? Which say Uko Spanish La Liga anymore. Now open the worst teams. Away out of the 11 games will be away. The worst team cry Elche, only 4 points. The second worst a bracket between Real Oviedo and Mallorca, 5. But the last 2 times at Mallorca about Barcelona home, Rich, their goalkeepers meaning say omuko kra susum bi no mode bawo. 6. Into Barcelona say 1-0. Dia can you goalkeeper ni be. And I suspect say a next game will be like that. I think Barcelona boy we are 3-15. They will dominate. They will want to win handsomely. But it will be another Mallorca stubborn side with a very, very good goalkeeper. But game, I am tipping say Real Madrid will do whatever it takes in the post. But this Barcelona team will beat Tima, your friend Mallorca, and win. I didn't pro football move a Copana ever to Madrid. To meet a team back to back in different competitions. And you cry. The last game I left boy was away to Betis in the Copa del Rey. Almost 5-0. Rich, Betis is so far playing in the Spanish La Liga. They are supposed to play them. Team of 5 and Rich, they are pained. They know you. And say I say you are more first half next time, but second half. And you cry. But on paper, so let come and do to Betis. I could send a 5. So no wonder. It was better to beat them again. Yeah, but that's the dynamics of the game. I don't like games like this. And compare 2-3 weeks we made them. But that is how the fixtures actually I have my friend and let go. Let me studio up and make catch it and they say, Valencia penny. Gasca Mendiata. Valencia.
Sound on the man Valencia. Gasca Mendiata.
Valencia Pani. The Valencia of David Silva. The Valencia of El Guade. Mamma mia. She said, Mama Jordi, this is Valencia team. Pepelu. Ano Danjima. Duro. The only player who did Kakra probably will be Gaia. This is not Valencia. Look, Barcelona said now, but whoever did any choice than to win. And I think say Valencia team in here. Real Madrid go home and they get to beat them. Which there are 2 games people I just want to mention it. In the French League, Le Classique. Now, the only problem is with Luis Enrique. Me can say me kind with all authority because I never nominate training for France. And probably he is closer to the situation. But Rich, you watch Paris Saint-Germain and I told you, Usman the military bench. They say you do it bench. No, you anyone Bible.
How?
And you know, say,
Ballon d'Or winner.
Yes, say, because of South Sudan Luis Enrique winning team. And then a lot of the turbulence in predicting the probable 11 of Paris Saint-Germain against Olympic Marseille. Look at anymore. Richard will pra. Carrasqueria is out with pra. But the middle they say
oh Babacola.
Yes.
Abba Marulu.
No boy by. And Emmanuel Young one say he will do it. Unless Ebia and never
so hard. I don't know. And genuinely players
some kind of story baby actually.
He's a good coach, but
yes.
Man management in yet.
And yes, and yet. Oh yes, Uncle Phony Bina. There's a word for it. Or yeah, authoritarian.
Okay.
He wants to show Obia say I am the leader. He went to fight with Francesco Totti and Roma. He almost fought Lionel Messi and Obasa. Look at what he did with Mbappe.
So even a call PSG graduate Roma.
Yes.
Even Champions League.
Even in the season that he won everything, the best player in Ousmane Dembele. At the point on the one, all the that is how he is.
I drink too much.
I say, men are leader. The American, we don't have a second opinion. Please.
MFA.
But they have to be careful with Marcel. 2 boys with him.
Mason Greenwood.
And they Aubameyang. Also more 28 goals and assists combined. Only you have to be very, very careful. Only the last time they played this game in the league, Rich. And I'm a corporate. They say, 2 teams in no quality there. And you should 2 goals, baby. Who said they only scored 1-0?
Okay.
But repeat the over 1.5 over 2.5, and you'll be safe. Rich, the last one I must have in 3 seconds. I had the Bundesliga, and Berlin and Frankfurt, am I over 1.5? No, you have to go. Rich, only for form. Bayern.
Hey, Bayern. I'm Grammaker.
That's it.
As a far power,
see, and I don't want to put it as far power, but in the perspective of betting, you see, they were winning, Santi. Just pick them and add to your bet. But when last 2 games in which and I was asking myself, say, would they redeem themselves with Hoffenheim game now? Then I went to Bundesliga website. And I'm watching say, Ayala, catch on call for and say, the last 5 games, this is the form of the 2 teams. Hoffenheim are winning now. Matches in now. That 3rd Bundesliga. So Bayern in their last 2 games. And say Bayern ever back to winning ways. There's a fight they have to put as on
to goes. But
you see, Bayern win or Rich. Something in the Lila story in the view.
Okay.
They are too good on paper that because massa us now and people will pick it. Rich, maybe I'm just putting one code. I'll be very, very honest. Sorry, I was having some small issues with the Betway site, until I was able to generate only the rollover. I know a rollover and a boy. So we are in day 2 of the rollover. That is the only one I can give for now. So who follow me on social media? I think after the show, maybe I could add other 2 codes. But all that I can give you will be a rollover. You can also start your day 1 and there, but a rollover day 2 for Omo Dino and Rano. It's just 1 code per and a medema, which is rollover 2. A BW 39 C4 E 967. BW39C4E967. Okom social media handles nyina onsa ebeka just a rollover ntia na what we say afi na you one on the any two no so na say or so na yakọ I promise by your post show na at least I'll be able to generate 2 other quotes from Betway and post it on my socials. Not what me applicate Eddie FO. Who say me ba office na me say what show we and I guess you know. And I'm see hey why you fired up for FA Cup match you know.
Me di kan atia no a.
Na me say eto so say na no eto me so na. I couldn't follow the FA Cup games you know. Me nam Twitter and my boy be Augustine. He posted a video of 11 wonders. Omo upon game no mo dressing room. And omo goalkeeper obuni ni aneni so. And I'm say I dey see. Atram this are 11 wonders 4. And in the FA Cup.
Let wonders team say Ayala.
No but
me nim say men say a good year.
But which a good a Premier League club against a lower division club.
Yeah.
And 1-0 understandable.
But
2-1. You get it? Like they've just swept them away.
That is the level 11 wonders team they do. And no team at a point players are great near the enemy.
You see,
that is the level wonders team number.
Say in all honesty. Sir point is say a common the wonders for no yen show me you know it has been blown out of proportion in the media. I'm being honest with you. Any media man be on your now you so obe follow just the narrative. Obe make it course to ascertain whether that was really the problem. We will say yes, there were some small problem, but and said you are made to believe in the media, which and no crazy. Say a comedy no. It is not like that at all. And yes,
James upon Mumuna and Chimia.
No, say James upon is an exaggerated man.
Okay. So we the Kakaka
he's a storyteller and a knee and it's no man. And I'm not saying he said there were no problems, but he blew it way out of proportion. But Rich, it doesn't mean that wonders are not struggling. They are. But to be beaten by
is that a transfer no me had here.
Metiasie but I say me per example Wolverhampton Wanderers. Then in the FA Cup in the Premier League, then they meet
say,
yes, Coventry City. Me promo mo ya de
championship.
Nti be a Coventry City. And now Birmingham.
Okay.
No, I said it for. Rich. Anyone else know this year, which in their history will be a year they want to fight. I don't know. But I'm saying, what are you soon? Because I say, I feel be a sign of it. League na yenyade. Ye ko be bia na say home away.
Africa
Cup so so aye ko siam kran so a. Let us say
omo share ba ku aje.
We ni ma se kran adai. E dey be body be nko obi ni ho ka bibia na asa den. But I said to myself say oh, this is what the FA Cup is about.
Obi anya obi a.
Nti I think say Atram the visa be kwan na ma for this weekend.
Okay.
Say we are too sure. Say obesha.
So we
now mo ni ada.
Ya ba be di FA Cup no ho nkomo. But before no mpese chance efi the Black Stars of Ghana and so I catch in fact the Ghana Football Association. Now before no announcement ne baba bonte kra na FNA dinka hentie true ne kasama for Henry Asantitum. Say technical team number strength no ansana yakọ World Cup and na officially no the Ghana Football Association at the confirmation and I say announcement you know and so at the ababonting na almost say the nipa makumako enum na ababe beef up the technical team yebe kwakobo the 2026 World Cup nyame adman in June abekoso US, Canada and in Mexico. Na opinion di kan Alien Rivera opinion no French or French na almost say why assistant to the Guinea national team into an international experience at OBE pa and now Oko AS Monaco team so I was France no also why assistant coach at the moment to opinion a bano a coach na on so nim de pa amjide so de ne beka otuado mo ho na obetena bench with an experience awanya with the Guinea national team and afi AS Monaco club no obetimi enso at the sun experience no ababa boa Black Stars bra ye ko World Cup no. Then the second coach ya fana no so obeka technical team no ho our own Kim Lance our own Ekuta Black Queens abobo eku no na say na ebeka last year 2025 women's half kobo Morocco odi enkoto so biensa ye je bronze no openi na di team nanim enso ye koye sa ne ma no ono so say ye de no ababeka Black Stars technical team no as an assistant coach ono so eba no obeboa ama dwumadie no bibia aye kam ana fei almost say Jose Daniel Martinez Alfonso ono so Spain ni ba na ono so waye an assistant and a video analyst oko the Major League Soccer nimu ediama Atlanta FC ono so waye adwuma awo into ono so no eba na experience ono so obi ye pa mjide se ono de ka aye technical team no ho ono so beti aboa na ode nim de no ababoa aye team no afi the medical side ho no medical team no honso ayade omo strength no omo se opinion friends Carlos Lozano Romero also at the team physiotherapist also eba be kajume bobo koron as in the Black Stars of Ghana now 2022 World Cup e ko okata no openi na okatim ho dada enti eba no familiarities ni ade a amso nim team ni pa enti ono so no the medical team na yade a wasan ababe ka ho no so ebeboa ne beefy up ama players na pom de ni bibia so no etima konkanti Carlos Lozano Romero ono so yede na koka the medical team of the Black Stars of Ghana and na British born Ghanaian Pakwasi ono so according to the FA ono so nim de awosure pa in terms of performance coach into ono so say about the physical conditioning of the players and also the performance enhancement of the players ono so at the expertise there on board na odi abeboa ebra Black Stars so no ye ko the FIFA World Cup abeko so our 2026 year mu our US Canada and then Mexico enti enrantenum ananipaduma adno announcement ne ban no omne yede omo ato YouTube and Share TV enti uba on so betimi abana ababehwe na ohun said ya honsam no enso AC echo enti Jose Martinez Alfonso no babuan in terms of scouting and yakobo game bi teams na no mbobo no ono na ebebuan na wa analyze teams no na wa kire otu adodom so ebia game na echo no with our opponent ni say no mbonti yenso approach game no omunina no eba on board na omo ababebo ama bibia no come on this time Kofi afisa me sha said free ho the Black Stars of Ghana GFA with the new inclusion ababeka the technical team no no ojide so mbetimi aboan with kakra FA no akadia fa sani pa mo so eba on board no ojide say no betimi aboan going to the World Cup na
in advanced jurisdictions baby a football you know. To be very honest with you, Obia obey the list of Black Stars coaches here. They account to with a naked eye. On what it means to do that, you know. Everything say a dinke yes, and so they come. And I'm saying this even before I get to know the quality, the real quality of these guys, because I'm not in the day-to-day administration of the team. So a team, the results, and maybe determine how good these guys are or not. But if say Oko how even class B to say TP Mazembe, Mamelodi Sundowns. I mean, the last time I was looking at a documentary of Rolando Makwena in his current times or Rajani Adiade, the number of backroom staff he has. I know personally, Ronaldo Nkwa were 8. A team of 8 out of them.
8?
Yeah, like Ufa Rolania, they come with it 8
the
people.
Backroom, no?
Yeah. Yes, the last time Picho Motimani went to win, I think it was one of the intercontinental trophies. No, on only the was 6. On only one a personal 2 video analysts. There is a data analyst. There is a physiotherapist as a physical trainer that you have with. So coaches themselves these days come with 8 to 6 average. Then team, usually have like 10, 12, 15 or more station or more team Nejuma that comes out. So there's a backroom staff of close to 20. Because, for example, say Ghana able a game against Panama area. The number of days on the answer on my next game here, let's say 4 to 6 days number. Or let's say 24 or 26 players in the World Cup. So you should all of substitutions that it means that somewhere around 16 to 17 players in the match maybe. Match in you play some bread, then some need massage, some need. In fact, for physiotherapy is a constant thing. Again, you need a massage. Even regular people who have regular exercise, the rest that you need is very important. And for players like that. And imagine so was 17 players now physiotherapists here 3 pay. Just 3 physios and 2 physios. Medical team maybe just 4. 16 players that need to be attended to. So it's important for us to beef up your backroom staff. It's not even a question. In fact, it's still not enough in my opinion. Because yes, the 18 man who on Obi say Wilfred Schaefer. I don't think Wilfred Schaefer will play day-to-day key running of the Black Stars in tournament Fanenka.
We could say Black Stars back up 1 million technical.
It's enough. It's because Nipano or Kasa Semno from a place where he's probably not enlightened, and that's not wrong. I don't know a lot about engineering. It's a engineering structure because of the lack of information I don't have about engineering. But it is very important in top class to bring people in. And if you look at the names that they are, the only one of them may a little bit coy about is Kim Lars Bjorkeren, who is a Black Queens manager. I'm tempted to believe say I'm a very good discussion with him for him to know his place, because he's a senior coach and one of the assistants to Tuado. So he has to know where his place ends and starts. Once that is sorted out, I don't have a problem. Rich, we've said several times, Oshe Obiti said Desmond Ofe, the kind of tactical input you give to the team. Oshe, all of these things that it's important for you to get married. One of them. Say, the top clubs in Europe. There is one assistant coach who's in charge of training. And training usually you won't recovery because he won't the last match and he will be on your tactical session. They're different. So the senior coach oversees all of that. But the assistant coach are supposed to be as competent as the coach who do that job. Then they sit down to do their technical meetings and prepare for the games because of this analysis. And very, very important in a modern game. So for me, it's still not even enough. It's still not enough. Because Yababeko World Cup, who said England and Ghana. Yeah.
There's one of your abonidin.
Yeah.
There's one from under 20. Also a journey, technical team. Zomuni Utuadu Munina. And as I said, came last in Alieno Rivera. And so about the count.
Yeah.
And then I had a video analyst in Abrante FS Alfonso.
Yeah.
And your medical side also.
Meaning
a performance coach.
Yeah, Obi to say a while like this, who is part of the video analysis team. I think that there were 2 or 3 at a time. We are supposed to get
enough
constant like video analysts, like 6 in the video analysis team. Which you see, Ghana, once something comes up near dinner, they will run with it. They don't even call it video analysis abroad. It's a performance team. In the performance team, there's a data analyst that's specific with data. Then there's the video analyst. They use the patterns and this animal. Then all of them will head. Okay. Our analysis be Panama for we attacking transitions. We see. Then they come together with the data. Then they present it to our boss. Into our go to other hole. Our boss, the performance head never go to other and say, Jack, you share data, no you go to. So we see.
For example, we a group now. You're Croatia.
Yeah.
You're Panama.
Yeah.
And you're England.
Yeah.
And the video analysis near Chamom.
Yeah.
Obi a watch England, my Panama.
Even before Croatia, and only the scouts will do that. Scouts no credit how. Scouts in the best scout before the tournament. But the video analysis, even the Panama match, no better match a Panama gameplay no to be 4-5. What Panama do in build-up because in one match and I show into be a full presentation of say Panama about 30 games. Emu 7 or build up with centre backs me. Emu 4 build up and no crown or ball match with TB and we premier. Build up progression and I'm telling you.
And yes, small job.
I'm telling you.
Analyzing a team.
Rich, the little one we do over here by waking up, reading a few things, going to watch games and all of those things come and present. It's not even easy. Because if you've gone through university education, natural what's the name? Information gathering, any or getting good use of resources. It's not easy because there's a lot of chaff on the internet. And then you hear with the presentation that you are going to do. How does it merit the kind of job that you are doing? See, it's a deep job for me. I don't have any problem at all. Okay. I think so it's a good one. It's in order. See, it's me more crab ball to other. I would like it.
Another music. Listen, by a man for comment. Otu no nya de obeyi na fru amunyini fru na munya asema kwesisa coaches bebree za ne beka no asemo
Ghana hano it will take another 20 years to educate and for bebree about a perception over a lot of things in our sports. And I will not say this with any ambiguity. Rich blasters Effie ehun bibia no eyo mahi
okay on gabi before pe bia mfa
exactly and even when you are woka the facts, the truth and giving proper education about no baby see no some obi me for as free hoko. Those are not the people you pay particular attention to. Now, Rich, this culture of the other technical team members, the already technical team members of the Blasters, Abra major tournament, it has been there since 30. Nti enye bibia afe na esie bibia esi. Number 2, sa adie ya ye Rich enye peculiar kwa ni twie de and now so ko se Ghana nkwa and yes adie we almost all the countries on Baba World Cup no Rich one way or the other will bring other people on board to their technical team, including the creme de la creme of national teams, Brazil, England, Spain. And a normal football at the and I say major tournaments, and we need more hands on deck to make a team strong. And in the Ghanaian context, tournament. Now, enkomoketu bi ambese midi say me assure say enkofo a genuine concern will be how effective and omo edu omo beka hui would they improve the team ana. That should be the bone of contention. Omo be your standard of your blasters na yehuno omudi bibi be kan. Do they have the competence to add something and improve the team and look, Rich, for a typical street football fan, our Ghana, you know. So, Oba now say, oh, Omo that I know, yes, I'll be free up the Biabe Kanwa. Me expectations, you know, say, okay, then I watch Blasters against Mali. Michelle Blasters last game against Comoros. Say, yeah, the Biaba be technical team no one. Then I will need to see a better Blasters against Panama. A better Blasters that reads the game, plays properly, and change them against Comoros, against England, and against Croatia. That is the bottom line.
No, this is not any no. You say, look, you feel say you need enough. In the M4, we remember count almost my boy. Fantastic. Be a performance in the back. Is to improve the team. And the new me assess whether those people came is to watch our Blasters at the World Cup and say, oh, I deal with the for instance, before some of the games in the World Cup qualifiers, especially our AFCON qualifiers. Rich, look at the way we were conceding goals. You know, be about the MCC because I had conceded. Sankofonia set pieces, free kick, corner, then we know we were going to concede. Say yes, you didn't say you're finally. But the moment after young qualify Anko AFCON, na the executive council ever communicated to Ghana for say, yeah, a revamp of the technical team. Na ya den conphobia about the Cameroon, which included Gregory de Grow, I found free Belgium. Now by SEO or Barbecue team no home as a video analyst and a set piece specialist. Rich. Obia onam kejetia Makola Okenshi Asafo Bantema AOT NCCA. Me review of sa addition and say, Obia ni consider through set pieces. Na ye dia is as say and not say ko you oni abo. Now ye this ani pakoi ba ya ye say or the Blasters no fa set pieces mu no. And ye nya corner. Na aye my opponent. The number of goals I shot from corners, shot from free kicks. Number of goals that we used to concede from set pieces say any team no mu. Oh, okay, any agree go you buy no. We be improve a team no. Because at the point number for crack as is Arsenal for no. And party na this hard in our kind one. Yes. If you are not so the channel drink on the
banner. Started posting Otuado picture with Arteta and says probably 100%. But it was Gregory. We came through more light and said, no, it is because of this man. And for a typical Ghanaian here, Rich, on shall community popo. If you said you've brought in people, then send your Gregory Mubaka team no hono. Now, unim the American a typical Ghanaian awoti and say, Ebia on Nhyira nisro. For the Blasters, Ebia or a certain perception with the Blasters. By Ansha Rich, your performance over the AFCON qualifiers. Any performance after your revamp your technical team, no, I had the board the World Cup qualifiers. No. Is it not a sharp contrast? Like who say defense be brave, and does that suggest to Obia OTA and say, any you can't say a revamp your technical team no after young qualifying for AFCON no. Nayade Desmond Ofe, Winfred Anton Schaefer, Yadi Gregory Baye, Yadi Chris Peggy as the team psychologist Baye, Yadi Yankasi Isa Amadou, any Abdurrahman Al-Hassan, Ekokan equipment officers no. Rich, Omu Adishi no Baye no. Your team no transition from poor Ghana Blasters now. They name at the AFCON qualifiers to a very, very good team that won games, and today, they are qualified and they are World Cup. It was the same people that took the decision. And at least in recent history, there, you say, "Oh baby, na nyakra." Omo revamp technical team didn't go for back on. Your performances are say improve. Ameni, and so your performance in the AFCON qualifiers and Kenya in the Soviet and Quebec qualify for World Cup. But they've been able to improve the Blasters. Is that a good enough basis? Say, yen to say Omoma Benson will further improve the team. Okay, I think that is a good question. That can be at least a good belief. Say a revamp team, we saw an improvement, and probably Wemusono will come and add a certain improvement to it. My last comment in say na Fifi can Rich, even with these additions, that takes the number of your technical team, to around 18 men. When say they compare country by country at the World Cup, Rich, we will still be one of the countries that award the least number of technical team. Oh, Ghana Nibia no or you used to 18 man technical team. It is because we are not used to elite football. So Obi Egypt, so already elderly. Close to about 25 to 30 man technical team. And you can just say Egypt you call World Cup. And that's in the technical team 30. And if I support Ali him say normal. So okay you be supporting Mamelodi Sundowns. Our name say Mamelodi Sundowns, our technical team of a huge number. Okay just say because South Africa call World Cup. And that's this is our number 9 Akosea. A very normal, but who say and say we are not used to that because Rich, your biggest team say Ghana, even your Kotokoni has doesn't have standard technical team.
Head coach, assistant,
asa.
The Bakumi,
maybe a second assistant said the Kotoko, any a promoting youth team to become second own like you will be Kaka. Which is not you get it. Raja Club or show videos very also make some common say open some phone lines. People will come and it is because of where we are coming from.
Because so what I'm for comment I'm say if any near more because what you don't have and
that person will say that because on you used to
and it's true
20 man technical saying
well no go training grounds
yes now team nurse we doctor
blacks are the 18
away from Kotokoni house, most of the teams don't have physiotherapists.
Yes.
Rich. How many physiotherapists? Me kind years ago, time working Faisal. Sometimes when a student at physiotherapy department, okay, and it's not fair to start a course fresh. Some don't be intention. Now that girls no work class or no mama. You're quite only a student.
Moko without a physio.
You could break near the idea and no near pet. I'm telling you.
Oh, well, this is some see I'm in.
Say what the boss and no name who call sitting here. Oh, and you're used to. Which you're born a Okomano. You're an elite standard. And you know maybe say no.
And you now boils down to Sikao. Oh, say there be uncommon here. Save your man, Kobobesia. Yet to come and Nipa crying, is he? Hospitals in Koye facilities and enough.
For me, in connection with Blasters and national team, Mimi give say Nyiska a bad media for a very, very long time. You're paying for no. they've gotten things wrong, and they've created wrong perception about football to the football fan.
And I'm saying Niska.
No,
because you.
Rich,
I'm not
in connection with the Blasters. Okay. I'm not talking about a club football. Sakoto continue a 20-man technical team. That is money. No supporter will be against Kotoko. Adding technical team, elite people. Say na yakase enkebetina yi. Ni yakase na penkra say Kotoko akofa video analyst for Belgium. Wakofa performance analyst for UK. Do you think you open phone lines and any Kotoko supporter will call and say Nangofo baby? No, they will support it, but they will not support that for the Blasters because in their minds they've listened to a certain media and they've been created a perception say Blasters there omu disika omu yetim papa and go for the phone it bibia make biano. They put it in the negative light. That is what I'm talking about. Say at the Blasters level, I guess because we are going to pay them in other jurisdictions or mine. Rich, these are standard. Standard. We can do that. But how do you expect Kofi Adams to say, Mema Beino, I have been exposed to elite football running and to major team during my tenure. So as a sports minister, the standard constant Blasters technical team is 18 man. And Gabriel comments and go for the baba. Say, at the time of money, and I could help Blasters, and that would have been the narrative. That is why we can't do that. But I'm saying, sir, stance now, you take it against these things, you know. It is coming from bad media over the years to get a certain impression. It's in Kofor, and Kofor. A response any more trigger to Blasters discussions. Any sound will be saying are so negative because over the years they are negative towards the national team. Okay. Maybe it will make sense to those people. We will try as much as possible to lay some facts bare. Say obviously the person should have their smartphone, Google other national team technical team. No share the number of conform war. So I will say we are even exaggerating with England in a year. Just go to Ali Benghazi, go to El Ali, go to these clubs. Whether Casablanca, never a number of technical team members or more. That will inform you why Morocco will not be fused about this by a Ghanaian war.
Insurance of 4.5, MTN FA Cup round 16. Admiral, you can't catch them. Say 11 on this. I'm your Premier League side. I'm a trauma. A trauma division. Show me can 9-4. I'm anti anti. Na the other games, you know, you been your Kotoko. Or boy Biana. Dreams about boy Interlice. Chelsea. About Tamale City. True Life. And the Pando Heart of Lions. Na Techimine. Liberty Youth. I'm so abo aye Real Tamale United RTU. I know yeah, fishes and yami aduma MTN FA 16 no. And also Barcelona ahead of Kotoko Adriana game no. Coach Kanzito. I didn't some kakra atuja about the game itself na Kotoko bono. Akasa dia fa game no yentie kakra na yemfa amidin komono emfa mamu inshallah 4.5 Kanzito on Adriana Kotoko game no.
We don't have any game because one of my objectives is to win the league or the FA or double. So definitely I have to work hard and then we don't afford to lose against Ebiana if we want to do any meaningful impact into the system. So I think we are going back and then work hard for the FA. Well,
okay, and it comes to ahead of Diana game no. I'll say we a game on and run to normal prepare very very well because Sawosha Kotoko this season trophy Nejino so they compare league na air fukakra this MTN FA Cup and almost I'll come back to Africa and so I want to be on the league in the I'm feel say a beer MTN FA Cup and they're likely ano betumi de omako Africa no game we ade omo prepare very very well omo edi Asia aduana abobo ekuro wie no say kotoko say ade ba ko ha team no consistency ase eno mo hye the next game na draw bi na omakuluzu ase ade a say oni need technical team no mo he na omo asolve sa problem no edi afio.
Well, it's not about inconsistency. When I played, you saw we won. Because some of you, when you win, you are the best. You can win not being the best. You understand me? So I think you have to check your contest very well. It's not about inconsistency. We played that day, we won, we had the chances, and we won. After that, we went to BBNE, we played better. From the first half, the second half was even heated than the first half. And then we came back to play at home, we won, you understand me? And then we came here today, and it didn't go the way we wanted it. So that doesn't mean it's about inconsistency. At least we had to look, and then this one.
Okay, can you sit ahead of Omani Adriana no now this ankomi attitude na around here friend says Sedu Sana ono Adriana omu player. Ono so head of the game against Asante Kotoko. Around here den sem kakra to ja intine na. In game no.
The Cup and a Cup, so you'll be a new beer. I'm saying, I come home, they all come out, but I come out to your body, sister, if you now. Supporters in the promoter or some support you stand there, and a moment was if you cup on it in the other pound. And no mentality knows they were tough, sir, in the other. Okay,
and he said, Sana, also gave me a very tough. And into almost all my people, the Eba Kumasi, now a share Kumasi. Asante Kotoko. Ayala. Misha sem fenfo kakra bi na yema atifo no mrem.
Nka Kotoko ni aduana game there was a cafe.
Nka se be 30 minutes ba.
Also fifi na bo man. Tactically also. Who say me koya juso. Tama Kotoko in the same FA Cup. Asia Future Stars no. Na Saturday no. Ye free stadium wakono. Okese Park. Rich Kotoko brilliant no mushe Future Stars. Na ye free wa kotutu ye cars no. 2 players from the Future Stars na omudia ka Kotoko supporters team were one guy wearing the number 7 JC. Ono share first goal no. Then this midfielder called Bar Father. Now Saturday no. Ediana see you at Abukuba.
Okay.
Rich, your ball game in the year 2 weeks time. Ediana announces say Omasa and Bar Father. You come for you be actually already. Ediana Baba Ebe ball league match. Omba boy no. Your poor game no Obia say and then they could acquire lucky. Even at their home. And the way Adriana be dominate you no. Se na Adriana nya laka kriebia. Ano komu convert you chances and komu eshe Kotoko. Again, ye free stadium wako no. A dimba kwa na do bia ano was the voice that you played. Sedu Sana. Me I know Sedu Sana from Edujemfi days. I know him. I know him personally. I know him. Rich, the point I want to make is say football match bia baby a bono is the engine room, the midfield. And already Kotoko will be facing Bar Father and Sedu Sana. Omako show moon against those players omudi omudi every stadium mako. Enti uye Hube Jew. Uye Prince Bedu Isco player go to Kokoto in Free Nations by Seth Kojo me Pekotoko central midfielders Adabo. Whoever you be selected to play for Kotoko or China in the midfield, Rich, the first thing you must know is say you are coming up against opposition. Even Kotoko supporters no assure me in the game na omujiri say their quality. So when Timmy and Peja on one, now one dominating Fifi na Kotoko, you can't beat Ediana.
Now Rich, okay no we are. Ubekai ye bo Adriana ne kotoko wie. And one of your sister station. The CEO of Adriana Koka say ni defender Alex Boachi Sadi no Obobo grade A game of Babara is better than Samba Onel. Mewa. Ubi asi eyi. Bomu be na atakoti. Na agumedo I don't know about Samba. But he said it with true conviction. Because Ablanton has come and conquered a game. And in defense, Kodokoso who best player been si Ghana Hada. CCA is Samba Onel. Now, Adriana has already thrown that challenge. Say they have a better player than him. He is coming with the Adriana team. Abetamwa is back. Last time got to Adum FC or Adakwajachi this week. Kwam Pokushe 2 goals. But Rich, you know when Adriana comes with Bright AJ, Mone Ma for moi, they are coming with players that can score. A seminar make an itintini and say, Obiani wa ochina. Oba Baba Sports Stadium Rich. Oba expect to say Oba gamer. Kotokobicha Fabiana so. It's not possible. Adriana are coming with a very, very formidable team. And for me, I'm hearing some Johnny who have to be neutral crowd here. Rich, I am saying we are going to watch one of the best games this season. Our Ghana football calendar. Now, only the chato. Senior no pay need a Kubeka or Live FM. Now, Coach Karim to Aka on countless occasions. No. Na Safudu Kusoso, a Chana Matoso anytime you interview him. Rich, Kotoko, Ushe this season, baby Omujeni Ababedri, realistically, Cabin Omijamaja.
Until I pick up.
The last time, baby a 50 year na Tapukuti. When he was asked about Adriana targets, Rich, what were his words? Or say, League in India, they don't have a target to win it this season. They think they are building a team that probably be in the future or meeting Miaje. Name FA Cup ready. There are two things that motivate you to win. Number one, a cup competition. You play as and when a beba. Number two, it is the only trophy I did on the Ghanaian scene. And I know they want to win it. And apart from the quality of the two teams, Rich, Cup na Bono, it is within the target of the two teams.
Okay.
And Monday, Obiano with Marcus, oh, na FA Cup no, yam for attention, yam koso masa. What can say? It is a cup you want to win. Rich, so we a football fan. A dear name of my game maybe. A dear quality, excitement, rivalry, enable, entertainment, tension. Be a while go who be ano. A set up for a typical Kumasi and Asante region who be open football say Sunday me play game a share competitive game. Or be able with the grade A or the bash tension warm, tradition warm, rivalry warm, two teams our quality players. Rich, you have to come and watch.
That's it. Insurance of 4.5. Nyami Armochina. Game no beba so awo Kumase baba say the maybe lines no. Unso betimi aba no ba kire wa dwen dia fan sama do a yabrobo so awo dwumadi esoza 3220 83581 83582 83583 memfa me first caller awo ahumano so hello
Papa you just here.
Yes sir.
Papa what you saying?
Nyami adome ho ye.
The family Razak the whole Ghana. The family experience me ka free Accra Abdekuma. You know I'm 24 years old I'm sure in fact no budget kuma pa na saying I'm about to say what I say I want to be free I break in them me ka ta ta quality you ya bemba the crewmen in the town and another board me send me obia you know in 24 years old in fact Dreams yes you want.
Was it dreams yeah. You racket dia.
Okay. The patrol. This our panelists no see the one say. Dreams yes. Let me have technical members. 10 kwadana. Adana ya na mum yen fa no kwantu dana elani TP banze bia etimi fa 30 etimi fa we me ono bu ko fi adam nyen se mu pass or person research sports no there is no one obedi abansi capital sa nipa 18 we ka so mo fo mu ko we ka the we ka ko nge bia kwa Ghana 10% 2% 1% kwa o Ghana how 1% o ko fa technical team now obi ti see you catch Ghana for say you know the why can people na class na ke ko team do say no on technical members go 5 and I'm saying no ordinary sika chomu kan I buy to the chomu kan obi ti be the 20 give for no sabi o money
I think your point is well made, but I'm just some kind of antiasi. No. Standard practice.
The religion was otiasie. Or some kind of otiasie. Onim said the can no correct. But some can say there are some people who
also say I can't in the dreams of sin. About for 18.
But didn't we make examples of Kotokwane as say omupo nis ade ni bi. Enu ti ama a typical Ghanaian football person only some mindset no.
Evan from hello.
Na Kotokwane as great.
Dankweni. Dankwe.
Dankwe we do dunya hini. Na wa menja chama de no kwa apia ko ka one. Rich, yeah, you do football, football now. Some way now, y'all more come and say, yeah, and simple. Now, no, maybe problem. Woman say, I don't know, you see a local coaches in Libi, Uncle Cat, or to other backroom staff on home. Now, they suggest, could you do Dramani, could Kalim Zito, Papa Fabiamo, any coach in the crowd, and I yoga question Pia Crown, or you're gonna do this year. I say Liga na member.
Because you appear there's no edge, Mama Sudan to now one can be.
Oh, 10 years. I you know, wake up.
Wow.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe here the member of we are going to discount on Nebia. Young go be a mamma, dear. Young Pama, you for no gonna member of me. Maybe house me, mestre, me big beer, who hear me in Wachina, Kotokon Biana.
Okay. Ati yadasi enva hello.
Hello.
Yes sir.
But the friend na for me ka free Kumasi Tano so. The ala kan ye say yentina si o. Yetina si. Ben fan se Ghana Black Stars no. O de otu ad na ekọ. Nti o ye proper good asen ka onko fa ni nipa bebe me ka na ho sa. Eli mo odo mo example no. On the individual dia o ba we na ba na de ekọ. Ghana skase na e wa. Ye ko to nipa bebe do ma ko ba nti enko ye hwe. Get Ghana ekọ ye.
Enti so one kasa so kasa ujitum said the all can no credit ah. Say near the mpanifo na ye enye far from right ana.
Enye far from right but I am kasa Ghana for yen football afekura. Eni ati asio. You follow. It all can there right but unzun kasa Ghana for yen football afekura bi. Na do me na right.
Mr. Ayale ni na me bacho na so di ni say.
Na safo.
Na safo Mr. Wa ye nemu Blasters technical team way. Abaya ba catch so Oniska o de beti o muka.
Enti won so what Ghana ha no. Enti abaya catch so Oniska na so Oniska. Ye nka abaya Oniska.
Bisa o say abaya be catch say Oniska o de beti o muka na.
Ni ma ba me kan say before so no say ni Ghana situation e wo.
Ati ye da se yemfa ba mi no bi na kodwopuku ha na ene ne nya na enya birthday mi no bi sorry. Hello.
Yes sir.
Abu bro.
The point.
Me too.
On the more serious, no current cases. You may be having papa. Say in name, Omo Emem Wadwa. There's a woman now who have opportunity for only you know. Any other papa. Then you for a Okroma. Another, you want normally I didn't have it to almost one. Never be why you hear us or my room. Now, Mr. Translation. Diana dia one ya odi di here so Diana when am pass obi we media we do na bibia
Ever last call na yenya kodopuku hello.
Awade na so ne enka masafo ye ho ade mo.
Emos.
Support about papa, me na papa and somehow papa. Me catch up with the professional asante kwa support send me pa. E tire game wo ye. Se kwa mama game. And to make all the supporters. Ya be she e ye se kwa acha ya no. Na me se nka na kwa games too we no. Ye papa. Ya be she coach and your players no. Se se be papa na me se nka na kwa bia akoma me se kwa mo. And to make me pa tire no. Obi supported team no. So my team kwa so no. Wo me se kwa mama. Na me se ba always ye show mo sa be sha. Am me ma kon kan me that's it.
Okay, yes, yeah, that's yes. I'm going to be for free for BIB. Kodo. Na bibi aboko de.
Oh, nyame adum na so.
Oh, nyame adum ye ho ye.
The radius.
Sir, bibi anso ye fine.
Oh, nyame adum bibi ya kama.
Na china ho bwan to say supporters.
Mama na wasi ene akwanya kase a odi amana me na enso azikri na se nyame sia mo ne agwe eni fata opa o. Fata opa. Ba china ma chine de. Ye do that match.
Eza.
Ye do and that match.
Ana match na so ma fun gidigidi za.
Who say the enemy ne mo so ne akan. E match ya ye di prapra kwam.
Ade akobo hase no.
Ye di akobo hase no. Nti sa match e pese ye kue ni mu a match o die because o check Ghana Premier League na de ka kon die. E bia me
league no.
Nti de hawo ni amane ne ye kase e di kowe no so. Nti kire nyame adum a yesre Krobie Kumasi Asantuko supporter. Emire ni o. Unim say ye supporters no eye number 12. Number 12 no so de se wo amade no ye free mo.
Because penalty na honey free ba.
Honey be free ba.
Penalty.
Oja.
Reference match.
Oh, David, a chama chere penalty se mo. Se de oti.
Asa me kasa mbo creating intimidating e.
Se wo so.
E de me ayi phone. O de bi nsa me.
Se me
just ni de.
Oh, just ni de se ni ya ufi. Ba ye best.
Aba se mo soft out the aduana.
Oh, ba me si aduana po.
Mbo show mo.
E chere ya me aduma because e match na pen crack jom say, "Un si e ko pando de kolusu 3-1." Into intimi na yo. Me se me intimi ndidi o. Sao. Awre hon kwanti chere match ni de. Ye besre. Minim sa mavu tie uso mavu tie wa wutie insefem bia yesre e kire nyame adma kotoko support and sesi atrefie ye nyina ye nyitwi ni ye mra baba ya because eye match a ensese we se nya ayo home na we no ga se u bodron ma kwayo eye pa ba ku film enti kire ye da bi en film o beto mo amne kan up till now. Yeah, we are 1,000 years supporters. No, yes, you are co support to a 3 p.m. sharp into unim say oba for gay oba obibia obiafu na kodonkia mi say me kwa wani tua me diba ko ntia besre so supporters
enya oga okra na wadam fu bia na obi abetua tuama no
so dia form
yes also call your the month of love into odomu na eje wetua dia ma na bia
pianisem
na odi sika kuta na bia nipa no niska won ho a o be bi nkwa de ne
no na sem ntias ntime so na wase ene akonya de man
atepa yeni akojo Puku Asante Kotoko supporter Edna Motene Nkania sorry na abewa news so out of sorry mechi na menya dis ya na ugura asai na say woni me as woni me dia oburu bia me wa me dia de abosik
what's the black
aso eni ebe kwayi adema me so me ye birthday quick na abewa news no and so ato aso na me ankasa Minyaba and Eddie and birthday Abigail Amwako Ivad Oko Dum Hello FM side ho and Abi and so our Ivad Oko Hello FM and yet more dear Abi and Ubia and so from Badi Deepa aye Abigail Amwako and aye Abi and so a birthday and Abi Yamin show pa na onya okese Nyankopon ema yokudu hom na ọma kwatintin ahoden ewom yade bia enka ho na enyini na onsu bibia enye kama pa enfama we free one kasa ukru Frank ose yawe show happy birthday yami show pa And the second one, I Nash. And the Padrona from Akwasi, I was saying, Nash, also your birthday. Chairman Jerry, as I show happy birthday. Also, Yamisha, down Koswa, and ye okese. I tell for family here, na Abin news, you know, I ready. Ose, what's the idea?
You know,
Chairman, said now, so I send you, Edna. I ran the Edna Babu. And then what told the animal do, and me, I didn't see. Okay. Miss Samo, my English, Mrs. Estella Boating, also Udi Wawada and Ne, with you one Castle husband, Mr. Bernard Kofi Boating, and Edna, almost say Yamashe, wo Mrs. Estella Boating. Happy birthday. Also Yamisha, na onya okosepa awudiemu nhwebia nyankopon emfabi emfa anomotilo yetam no ko.
Anu kuna de bia 24/7 chef no.
Yeah.
Do ye birthday ni sisi ano. Nku sem no bi Edna Trevor say free.
I know free ayiba no. Na yini. Oh, okay. Me some time no continue abi ha. To aso na.
Sometimes you should be find it to as well.
Boss say